All right. I guess. Okay, so it turns out I haven't been streaming this whole time.
I'm back. All right.
In case you're just joining us,
like Tostitos, chips, and salsa.
I don't know how many people we have potentially, but
this world is not yet ready.
Daniel Kaluuya won supporting actor. We knew that was happening.
We can work
Father won adapted screenplay. I'm pleased with that. It's a good pick. It's not my personal pick, nor my personal prediction. But that's okay. Promising Young Woman won. Definitely deserved. It was also my prediction. I don't know if it's my pick.
We don't want more violence.
International film went to another round. Again, my prediction, and also my pick.
I am the face of the Boston FBI.
And then,
welcome to the
makeup and hairstyling, costumes were both Marines Black Bottom, which were both my predictions. I don't know. I don't really have picks for either of those.
Y'all blew up.
About that, but, yeah. And Chloe Zhao just won Best Director. Definitely one of my top picks, and also my prediction. It's great. Second woman, definitely.
That part is a little dramatic.
What was that a commercial for?
What is going on here?
The top 5 are set to impress in a pressure-filled team challenge that may be too much to handle.
Are you okay?
Get into an all-new MasterChef Canada next Sunday at 9/10 Mountain, only on CTV. Then stream anytime.
To the Oscars. And now, here's a nominee tonight for Best Actor. Riz Ahmed.
This is my personal pick for Best Actor. He's amazing.
So, in a year when half of us forgot to unmute ourselves, we were all reminded about the importance of sound. But we still only talk about watching a movie. We tell people to go and see a movie. But the best films are the ones we feel.
There's just one movie I really want to see.
I had the privilege of being taught American Sign Language for my role in
It's like one of his first films. It was called Four Lions, and it's like a satirical dark comedy
and true communication goes far
and basically
is something
like,
to do with our entire body.
He's a radical Muslim living in rural England, and him and his friends start like a splinter cell terrorist organization.
That sounds exactly like the first film, one of the first films.
Here are the nominees for achievement in sound.
The Sound of Metal category.
Greyhound.
It's actually supposed to be really good though, so I mean maybe we check it out sometime.
And David Wyman. Mank. Ren Kleiss, Jeremy Mollod, David Parker, Nathan Nance, and Drew Cunyon. News of the World. Oliver Tarney, Mike Prestwood Smith, William Miller, and John Pritchard.
The sound was pretty good in this, honestly.
Soul.
It deserves the nomination.
Ren Kleiss, Koya Elliott, and David Parker.
But this is the Sound of Metal.
Sound of Metal. Nicolas Becker, Jaime Bakst, Michel Kutolenk, Carlos Cortez, and Philip Blad.
And the winner is Sound of Metal.
And the Oscar goes to...
Sound of Metal.
Sound of Metal.
Yeah. I mean, in case you want to get a film to win Best Sound, take a decent film which has the worst sound in it. And win an Oscar. That's it. But, it's 100% deserved. I wouldn't debate that at all. It's very well done, and it's very important to the movie, so it makes it completely makes sense why it won.
Yeah. All right, let's hear the speech, bud.
So, thank you so much for the Academy for recognizing this wonderful film. I'm sorry, my English is not very good, so that I'm going to read a bit because I don't want to make problems. So, thank you, Darius and Abe, for recognizing this wonderful film. No, thank you, Darius and Abe, the true master behind Sound of Metal. Thank you, Sasha and Bert, for your great support. Thank you, Reese, Paul, and Olivia, for your amazing performances. To Mikel for his collaboration. To Philip and Jeremy for their commitments. To Eiki, Kari, Pietu, Yana, and their creativity. To Carolina for her brilliance. To Jaime, Michel, and Carlos, top of the notch. On behalf of Philip, Jaime, Mitch, Carlos, and I,
top of the notch.
I thank you, Eric, Mikel,
awesome.
Rosanne, Rosalinda, Sabina, David, Pablo, Victoria, Cesar, Chris, Fanny, Marta, Orlando, Bruno, Carla, Constance, Anton, and Eran. We are 5 in the team, that's why it's a bit long. So now I would like to say something more personal. Fellini once said, in the history of cinema, beyond the evolution of styles and techniques, what stays embodied in films is
I mean, you're doing a good job.
vitality.
It's not like I can speak French
And whoever
fluently.
enjoys it receives
Even though I
a
took
charge
it,
of energy,
which is kind of
something
sad, but
pulsing,
whatever.
mysterious and vibrant. Some Sound of Metal I received from its team so much care, love and attention. So much energy that we believe it's one of the reasons why the film has been received by the audience so beautifully.
On his body to,
so thank you for that.
Check it,
thank you very much.
Pick up audio from his breathing and everything else he was doing. So like they cared about this. And he specifically mentioned this.
Now, before I announce the nominees for Best Live Action Short, I've got a question for all the nominees here.
So
Can I get a quick show of hands? How many of you started off your career working as cast or crew on a short film? But noticing some of the people go straight to the top. Exactly. I mean, look, you can always be sure the category for Best Live Action Short will showcase some of tomorrow's great filmmakers. And you can understand why.
I'm not sure that's
Building
true,
a world,
actually.
Drawing an audience into it, taking them
as far
on
as
an unforgettable ride over an hour or two is
known
difficult
because
enough.
Short films,
to do it in under
the
20
only one I
minutes is a
encountered
miracle.
was Martin McDonagh.
If feature films
You
or
know Martin
novels,
McDonagh,
short
right?
films
He
are like
made,
poems.
3 Billboards.
They have less space to work with,
Oh yeah.
but the distilled vision they contain can often make even more of an impact. Here are the nominees for Best Live Action Short Film.
He went on to like
Feeling Through,
do big
Doug Rowland and Susan Rosensky.
This one's pretty good. I like it. I watched it. I like it. I want to do more.
The Letter, Elvira Lind and Sofia Sondervan.
You missed the letter rule.
The Present, Farah
I also saw
Nabusi
this.
and Osama Bawardi.
The acting was cool. The cutting, the story was solid.
Two Distant Strangers, Trayvon Free and
Oh,
Martin
I actually
Desmond
really
Rowe.
want to see this one. It's on Netflix, actually. So
Yeah, I didn't think it handled its subject matter too well,
White
even though it's
Eye,
important subject
Tomer Shushan and Shira Hochman.
This apparently was done in one take. That's part of the reasons I'm nominated.
And the Oscar goes to Two Distant Strangers.
Yeah, okay. That's definitely not
Trayvon
surprising
Free and Martin Desmond Rowe.
I just predicted that. But I'm gonna do it. I guess having Oscar Isaac in your short films is not easy. I don't think it deserves this one, but it makes a lot of sense why. It covered important
So
stuff.
what short film was Oscar Isaac in?
God, it's so good.
He was in The Letter.
He was?
Yeah.
Damn.
Today,
Dude, I love
the
their
police
matching
will kill
outfits,
3
so what the hell?
I do have to acknowledge
and tomorrow
matching
the police
outfits
will
that
kill
kind of
3
fire.
people.
Woo!
And the day after that, the police will kill
Love
3
that.
people because
Man.
on average, the
Some
police
good
in
outfits
America
tonight,
every
man.
day kill
I've seen
3
some
people,
shockers in the past, but I think it's been pretty
which
good.
amounts to about 1,000
Right.
people a year.
Yeah.
And those people happen to disproportionately be
Oh my
black
god, I'm
people.
sorry.
And
Whoever's watching this
You know,
and heard
James
me burp,
Baldwin
I
once said,
apologize, but
the most despicable thing a person
they're
can be is
opting in,
indifferent to other
as Shrek
people's
would say.
pain.
So.
And so I just ask that you please not be indifferent. Please don't be indifferent to our pain.
We'd like to thank Netflix for giving our short film the chance
Sorry,
to
I
be
just
seen by the
can't
world.
not laugh
We'd like
at
to thank
that.
the Academy
Yeah, I
for
know.
championing the art of the short film. We'd like to thank Joey Badass, Andrew Howard, and Zaria for bringing our short film to life. And we'd like to thank Lawrence Bender, Sean Combs, Chris Hutweiler, Jesse Williams, Nick
they
May,
made this in
Van
the
Latham,
pandemic, so
Mickey Meyer,
for
James
that,
Samuels, and
it's
Nick
somewhat
Frew
impressive.
for making this dream a reality.
And I want to thank Tony, my mom, and Zaria. Happy birthday, baby. I love you.
Yeah, I forgot Joey
Thank
Badass was
Chelsea,
in
my
this
mum,
actually.
and my brother. Love you too. Thank you.
Yeah,
all.
does he do okay? Because he's a rapper, so.
Yeah, he's okay. I don't think he's bad.
I swear, we are running on time.
He should stick to his
Daniel,
day
is
job.
he badass?
Animated feature.
Is he badass?
This is the Oscars on
Is he
ABC.
badass?
Yeah,
Is Joey badass?
yeah, alright.
This program is brought to you in part by
Just want to make sure you heard me.
Vitalift, the #1 serum brand in Canada.
My dermatologist was raving about Pure Retinol. It's amazing.
New Revitalift Night Serum with Pure Retinol, our most potent retinol.
Okay, well, I'll have to watch it and make my own mind. I have it in my Netflix. I have it in my Netflix list.
I'm not gonna lie, it's probably my least favorite, but
who says $1 is only worth $1?
Gives it to my
We think it should be more. So we reimagined the bank account.
You can't do that.
Can you?
We can, and we did. For a start, we got rid of monthly fees and added points. 5, no, make it 10 PC Optimum points for every $1 you spend anywhere.
Like
sure. So you're earning points on your own money that you can use for stuff you really need now or stuff you want. The PC Money Account, a whole new way to think about money.
We all want to feel safe in the places we spend our time.
Restaurants, theaters, stores,
hotels, stadiums,
offices, banks, childcare centers, and schools.
I'm Dr. Richard Carmona. This is the Well Health Safety Seal from the International Well Building Institute, the global authority on healthy buildings.
When you see the Well Health Safety Seal, it means health and safety measures
have met rigorous scientific standards.
So look for the Well Health Safety Seal outside and feel more confident going inside.
Don't have a West Side Story trailer. I'm really worried it's not.
Well, it's okay, man. You can always look at it on.
Yeah, we could do a quick
not Netflix, sorry, YouTube.
The Oscars to it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm. I mean, after the Oscars, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I might crash. I'm really tired right now. But
luxury SUVs.
I know, dude, but like, fuck, I wasn't a very long nap. It was like only like half an hour, but it felt longer.
Jeff wants to talk retirement plans tonight.
Yeah.
We're getting killed on fees. You should check out Questrade.
Well, I'm trying to make sure my sleep schedule doesn't get too messed up, you know?
With everything going on these days.
I mean, you also have a spare though.
Sarah.
Yeah, I know, but I want to
like,
stick to the same routine pretty much though.
Just fine.
Because that keeps me disciplined.
It's time to switch to Questrade. Retire up to 30% wealthier with Quest Wealth portfolios.
There's 3 things you gotta do to help you.
Like 3 minutes max.
Sometimes sparkling can be smooth.
We'll see how, but we'll see like whenever this finishes, I guess.
Can be lively.
Because I don't know how long this is gonna go.
Can be invigorating.
I think this goes to like 11.
Slow.
Oh, if it goes to 11, then yeah, we're fine. But I thought someone said it was 3.5 hours.
Can be sophisticated and the quiet.
Yeah, I thought it was going to like 11:30 or something.
That's our kind of balance.
Yeah, if it goes to bed, if it goes towards midnight, then yeah, I'm gonna crash.
The things that family's capable of, they're ruthless. Every last one of them.
From the moment that I met Arthur, I had a very bad feeling.
You're jealous that I'm happy.
It's Blake. He wanted to tell me something, but he couldn't. He also told you to leave. Why is everyone so afraid?
Get into an all-new Big Sky, Tuesday at 10/8 Mountain,
Oh,
only
stupid.
on CTV. Then stream anytime.
Mr. Stone, your hearing is deteriorating rapidly.
And the hearing that you have lost is not coming back.
I can't hear you. Do you understand me? I can't. I'm deaf. I'm deaf.
And also won Academy.
I'm trying to save my life.
Now, winner of 1 Oscar. Sounds Oh, they're starting to stream it May 14th.
Take your blonde to the next level. New Fairy
Well,
Hyperplatinum
I know what I'm
L'Oreal
gonna.
Paris.
I'm gonna get a Crave.
levels
I'm gonna get a trial
from
Crave
dark brown to
subscription then.
platinum blonde. No wrecking or ravaging with new aftercare conditioner. Next level blonde for the next level you. New Fairy Hyperplatinum from L'Oreal Paris.
All right, back to the show, please.
Welcome back. And now, here is Academy Award winner Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah. That's correct.
The nominees for Best Animated Short
Okay,
prove
if
that
anything
while
happens,
you may
I
end up
love you.
working in
If
animation,
it doesn't win,
your
I will be
inspiration
pissed,
can
'cause
come
Burrow,
from
while
all
it's
sorts
good,
of places.
does not deserve this
Adrienne
award.
Marigot's very first favorite film was Hedgehog in the Fog.
This is
and
an interesting short
Amory
film.
Ovise's favorite
I
line.
enjoyed
You
it.
talking to me from Taxi
No,
Driver?
the animation was
Would you like to do
definitely
that
the
right?
most
Are you
interesting
talking to me?
of the ones I
Do I
saw.
sound like him? Fueled the movie love that inspired them to make Genius Loki. Yes People's Arnar Gunnarsson and Gisli Dare Halldorsson's love affair with animation
strike what I said
began
about
with
Two Distant
Star
Strangers.
Wars.
This is the
Force
worst
is
short
very
film I
strong
saw.
with those
Sorry.
two.
Yes, people.
Eric
You're not
O
very
spent
good.
hours and hours
It might be
watching
because
films
of
by
budget reasons,
legendary
but it's not very
animation
good.
director Miyazaki
This is
Hayao.
apparently very cool.
Those hours inspired him to create
have
the
not
film
seen it.
Opera. Madeline
I haven't even
Sharafian
seen
is a
If
huge
Anything Happens,
fan
I
of
Love You.
Wes
What's it
Anderson
about?
films,
It's,
and her partner
it's
Michael
about two
Cabaret
parents
is a
grieving
huge
a
fan
school shooting.
of a large Coke and a small
It's very
popcorn.
emotional.
Damn.
Both
Cried.
helped to fuel them to create
I
their
have
film,
to admit that.
Burrow.
Burrow should not win.
Michael Govier's favorite
This
film
should
at
be
12
the
years
winner.
old was
These
Citizen
two.
Kane.
These guys
Really,
did a
12
great
years
job.
old? That's very
Yeah.
intense to
Please
watch
win.
Citizen
I
Kane.
swear if it's Burrow.
But Will McCormick's favorite film is Ordinary People, also a very intense film. Will also enjoys the unique combination of pouring milk duds
Wait,
into
is
his
If
small
Anything Happens, I
popcorn.
Love You. Is
Sounds
that a
awesome.
Disney
Sort of like
film?
his favorite
Or-
film,
No.
Ordinary People. It's sort of
It's a
salty,
show.
messy, definitely
Netflix.
delicious.
No, I know, but like, is it
They
where
both
where
work
did you
together
stream
to
it
give
from? I
us
thought you
If
were watching on
Anything
Disney Plus.
Happens, I Love You.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
So,
fantastic then.
here it is. The Oscar goes to the best animated short film.
If anything,
Yep.
don't be Burrow.
If Anything
Thank you.
Happens,
Thank
I Love You.
That
Will
100%
McCormick and Michael Govier.
Thank you, Miss Woods. I appreciate it. All right.
Yeah, check this out. This made me cry. I probably made a lot of other people cry, which is why I deserve to win. This is probably my favorite short film of all the ones I've seen.
Yeah.
Only because it was the only one that actually got a clear emotional response out of it. It made me cry. I'm very happy.
I never thought I'd get to say this. Thank you to the Academy. I just want to thank...
How many people I'm going to thank?
Just thank you to everyone who opened their hearts
let me just
and
thank
watched our
everybody.
film. It just means
Screw
so
it.
much
Yeah,
to
I
us.
mean, like, yeah,
Marion
I mean,
Garger,
it's a-
you were the engine of our
There you
film.
go.
Younger and No, your art astounds us. Laura Dern and Jamie Lemons, thank you for your tenacity and passion. Gary Gilbert and Gilbert
produced
Films
it.
for
That's why they
believing in
mentioned
us.
her.
Robin Klein and Jeremy Ross, our guardian angels. Lindsay Marcus, your sublime music. Peter Morgan, Jerry Tremalis, Sidney Holland, Peter Edinger, Michael Badcock, Julia Rogers, and Michelle Yeoh. We were so lucky to work with you. That's how big our team was. I would like to thank my parents, who've been my champions from the start. My wife, Eliza, I love you.
Thank you to Rashida Jones, Melissa Cobb, Greg Taylor. Thank you for having the guts to believe that all stories can be told in animation. Wolf Costello, Noel Roy,
It's true.
Every Town for Gun
That is a
Safety,
good- that is a
Sophie
good
Yan, and the
statement. All
UTA
stories
Foundation.
can be told
Mom
through
and Dad
animation if they want
for
to.
telling me I
That's
can
true.
do
I
anything
actually,
believed
I
in.
like that a
bought it.
lot
My
because I
wife,
mean,
Emily
animation.
Arlick,
Yeah,
and
it's a
my
good,
baby Sonny
it's a
McCormick,
good
who
way to
brought
tell
me
a
more
story, and
joy
it shouldn't just
than
be
I knew was
limited to kids'
possible.
films, right?
We
You know?
dedicate this film
Yeah.
to all those who've lost loved ones to gun violence. We deserve better than to live in a country
And
where
this
more
is
than
where
100
everyone
people
says
die by gun
hashtag
violence
Oscars
every
so
single
good.
day.
But also,
Yeah, you know what, I mean,
We must do better.
You know,
We
as
will
well
do
as
better.
like, you know, like
films
as
can be this good all the time and make every film a work film. Is my
yeah.
perspective.
Yeah, I know, but I think that's still a very good statement, though. I mean, what are you gonna do? Fuck, man. Like, there seems like there's a mass shooting every week. I hear about this
for
stuff.
animated shorts fell in love with
All
animation.
right.
Me? I
back
fell
for
in
this
love with
one.
animated movies
Gets
when my mother
tossed the
took me
third
to a movie
Oscar.
theater for the very first time to see the
and it's
animated
not-
movie
Yeah,
called
this
This will
just
make
keeps
him the most winningest.
I remember vividly the lead character was
person of
Mrs.
the
Brisby.
best
Didn't he win
She was
for
a fierce mother mouse determined
what
to
did he win
protect her
for?
children
Like,
from a
what else? Did he
dangerous
win? I know
farmer's
Finding
plow.
Nemo, but
Up and
It was my
Inside
first
Out.
experience in seeing
yes,
a
that was right.
strong
Okay.
woman
Oh, wait,
at the center
I
of
thought
the
you did
film.
Finding Nemo. Was that
And
was that
that's
someone
the
else?
power of
That
really
was
great
in
animation.
Japan.
It shows you
Oh,
as
wait,
a
yeah,
child
no, that's
that
right, that's
anything
fair.
is possible, that you can change the world,
I mean,
even
I
if
prefer
you're small as a
Wolfwalkers,
mouse.
but I'm definitely not mad that Soul's
Tonight we have nominees here
Yeah,
with
it's
us
just-
in
it's-
person.
it's too
But we
visually
wanna say a
stunning, too
special hello
emotionally
to those
riveting,
joining
I
us
mean.
from London and Kilkenny, Ireland.
Yeah, these boys should be winning, but it's okay. The nomination.
Here are the
they won an Emmy.
nominees for Best Animated
enough.
Feature.
Onward, Dan Scanlon and Corey Ray.
You know, people are very mixed on this film.
Say hi to Dad for me.
Yeah, I like it too. It's
No.
just not the best Pixar
You
film.
go
I
and
think
say
it's still a
goodbye.
solid film.
What?
I had someone who looked out for me.
And I don't think I
someone
hate Chris
who
Pratt as
pushed
many-
me to
as
be
much
more
as
than
other
I ever
people.
thought I could be. I never had a dad. But I always had you.
Over
they
the
also played a
Moon,
good
Glenn Keane, Jenny Rim, and Palin
This
Chow.
looked good in the first act, and then it crapped on itself in the second. This was one of the worst second acts I've ever seen. It's very unfortunate. but you know, it's good. It's okay overall. This should have been nominated for Best Original Song. This would have been
That's good animation, actually. What the hell? I like that.
This is from Netflix, but this is like, if this was Disney, it would have been like
A Shaun the Sheep movie.
This is the movie that fucked me over for
Will
predictions,
Beecher,
'cause
and Paul Cooley.
If I predicted this instead of Cruise, I would have been top 24 for Oscar nominations prediction on Bull Derby, which means I get featured on the page, but I did not predict it.
That's really impressive animation, though, honestly.
It is good animation.
Like, think about how long. Oh, my lord.
Soul, Pete Docter, and Dana Murray.
Well, no, really.
Yeah, I still can't believe how fucking impeccable that looks.
It's a great looking movie, and it's a good movie, and it's a funny movie, and while the emotional part isn't as impressive as other Pixar films, in my opinion, it's still good.
Oh yeah.
Wolfwalkers. Tom
God, I'm
Moore,
getting flashbacks.
Ross
I was
Stewart,
fucking bawling my
Paul
eyes
Young,
out.
and Stefan
Watching that.
Rollins.
This
Damn.
is my pick.
This is hand drawn, it looks like, isn't
Yeah.
it? That must have been it.
It also should have been nominated for Best Original Song. Because normally they do that. And for some reason they decided to do. This is a great song. This should have been nominated. And also, it should be. But I'm okay with that. Soul.
And the Oscar for Best Animated Feature goes to
Pete Docter for a third time.
Soul. Pete Docter
Yep.
and Dana Murray.
You know,
Deserved.
it's definitely one of the better Pixar films, so it deserves it.
Yeah.
Again, I will say this for the millionth time. I prefer Wolfwalkers, but I'm not mad at all. And you know,
Yeah.
Pete Docter's a great screenwriter. He's got great ideas. He brings the most innovation
I've been
into kids'
nominated
films.
to speak on
From
behalf of
compared
Dana
to
and Kemp
anyone
Powers,
at
our co-director.
Illumination.
This film started as a
He's more
love letter
talented
to
than everyone at
jazz,
Illumination. At
but we
least
had
their writing
no idea
teams
how
put
much
together.
jazz would teach us about
Did you
life.
say, oh
Like,
yeah,
we don't get
Illumination,
to
man,
learn
what the
about
hell?
what happens,
I don't know
but
who
we
they hired
can,
for that,
like a jazz
but-
musician, turn
I don't know.
whatever happens into
Illumination's a
something
weird
of value
thing. I
and
mean,
something
like,
of beauty. And that was
I don't
certainly
know.
true of our
They make
amazing cast.
strange.
Jamie Foxx,
They make
Tina
strange
Fey,
kids films. They're
you guys
just
are
so
amazing.
surface level
Our-
stuff.
our
It's just I don't know,
brilliant
it's pretty
collaborators,
annoying.
Trent Reznor and Atticus
Pretty
Ross,
honest.
John Batiste, this guy over there. It was just fantastic working with all you guys.
Oh, yeah, he's- I do
our
remember. He was
cultural
one of the voice
consultants.
Yeah, he's the drummer in the
Dr.
film.
Cole,
Yeah.
exactly.
People
Sorry.
who kept
I totally-
us honest
yeah, I
and
forgot
keep those
about that,
characters
Paul.
truthful.
Yeah.
We're really thankful to our partners
Daniel,
at Disney who.
Okay, I'm
When
pretty
we
sure
said,
his name
hey, we
wasn't
want to do a
listed as
film that
Questlove under
explores
the
the
credits.
purpose
I
of
will.
life.
Hey, we'll check right now. I'll
That's
check
not
you.
your
I'll
usual
fact check
cartoon
you.
fare.
Let's see.
And of course, to our family, Dana wants to thank.
My amazing husband, my parents. I'm here because of you. I love you so much, Hazel and Murray.
Yeah,
my
he's
babies at home,
he's
for
credited as
everything to me.
Questlove.
We obviously have to thank the crew who made this film and even finished it from home with 7 weeks of production left. You should be up here with us, and we are just the lucky speakers. I'm not supposed to be speaking, actually.
So our main character, Joe, is a music teacher. We want to thank music teachers and art teachers everywhere. You, including my parents, Dave and Rita, and Dana's parents, Pam and Tom, you make the world a better place. And my wish for all of us tonight is that we could follow the example of jazz musicians, that wherever we are, whatever we have, we turn it into something beautiful.
A lot more now.
Thank
Trying
you.
to cut art.
I'm sorry. Why was there an air horn just then?
Yeah, I don't
The
know what.
Oscar weighs 8.5 pounds. He maintains that weight on a steady diet of love and applause. Coming up, Marlee Matlin and Brad Pitt. It's Oscar night on
Crazy.
Okay, that might mean I think Best Supporting Actress might be coming up.
Oh yeah, wait, Marlee Matlin's deaf, isn't she?
What is a masterpiece?
I don't know.
Well,
The
I think
legacy of a
no,
visionary.
what's it called?
Obviously. But also
Yeah, she's
that of countless technicians.
yeah, Children. She won for Academy Award for Best
artisans,
Actress for Children of the Lesser God, and she's the only deaf
not
performer
only
to have
what
ever
is,
won an Academy Award.
but what could be. And
And
trust
she's
the
also
next
the youngest
generation
winner
to perfect their
of the Best Actress award too. So, go figure. Yeah.
Is it a science?
That's pretty cool.
Or just a sense of beauty? A masterpiece is both. That's why it stands the test of time, and why it's worth celebrating.
James Cameron.
Why does Rolex do commercials?
I don't know.
Tangled, fried, weak, brittle hair with split ends.
5 problems, 1 solution.
Total Repair 5 by L'Oreal Paris. Boosted with keratin excess, damaged hair is 100% restored back to virgin-like condition. Total Repair 5 by L'Oreal Paris.
As a homeschooling mom of 2 kids, I'm busy, and as a foster parent, I'm even busier. We don't get a lot of notice when a new child is joining our home. Walmart Pickup makes it easy for me to get everything I need to make a child feel warm and welcome when they join our family.
Oh, look at all this blue and white. I wonder what commercial this is. I've seen this commercial so many times. Oh, look, there's blue in the laptop, there's a blue collar, and there's a white dog. Now they're on devices. Oh, look, there's a blue and white thing. There's a blue bicycle. I wonder what commercial this is. Can you guess, Aiden? Am I talking to myself?
I believe it's Rogers.
Wi-Fi throughout your home with Bell Wi-Fi pods.
That was a joke, by the way. Yeah, no, I've seen that commercial.
I do understand your joke, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of,
Of what?
they're not fun. Huh?
You're not the biggest fan of what?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm with Rogers, right? So I don't really like Bell. Because they wanted to drill holes in my house. Install Wi-Fi. That's
Fighting
stupid.
COVID-19 is one of them.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
vaccines
you see?
roll out, let's keep giving this our all and continue to follow
I mean, not
public
even
health
really.
measures.
Rogers is
A
stupid a
message
lot
from
of
the
the time,
government
too,
of
so...
Canada.
I was about to say. So I don't know.
All the fucking internet service providers suck.
Every internet service provider.
Only some suck less than the
Isn't
others,
just a
you
place
know?
to stay near the hospital.
True, I guess.
Need some water?
I'm gonna get something to drink.
Hi, Grandma.
It's a place for families to stay together.
Honey. What do you think? You love it?
Saying goodbye to our first home was bittersweet, but Chris worked around our busy schedule to secure the financing we needed to get us into our forever home.
Our mortgage brokers are here for you every step of the way. Dominion Lending Centers, we've got a mortgage for that.
You all came here for a reason.
Let me show you.
This would be less about what people need and more about giving them what they want. Eyes on the prize, world domination. Are you happy?
On Hollywood's biggest night, only E-Talk can deliver the stars, the access, and the insight.
Join E-Talk for exclusive Oscars coverage tomorrow at 7 on CTV.
Yo, isn't Carlos from YTV on E-Talk now or something?
Please welcome Academy Award winner.
Yeah. Well, he's not that guy, but Carlos from YTV
I'm pretty sure, like, no, not the guy on the screen I was talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Watching this year's short documentary films, I'm reminded by how much impact good storytelling can have at any length.
Okay. My prediction is a
Colette
concerto is a conversation.
introduces us to
It's
a
also my favorite.
90-year-old French resistance fighter whose then 17-year-old brother, also in the resistance, was sent to a German concentration camp by the
Yeah, I
Nazis.
think documentary short subject, and then afterwards it's
A concerto
the
is
My
a
Octopus Teacher
conversation.
Award.
Is a gorgeous tribute to
Yeah, I think this should
grandfather who made it possible for his family to dream the biggest of dreams.
How have you had time to see all these, man?
I haven't
Oh, wait,
seen
no,
all
I'm
of these,
sorry.
like I said.
Takes us
I haven't
inside
seen-
Well, so, I know, I mean,
in
but you've
Yemen.
seen a fucking lot of them, though. I
The
mean,
result
They're
is
all
as
just-
busy
well, they're
and
short
as
films,
disorienting
man.
as war
You know?
itself.
I
and a
know,
bunch
but
of them
still,
are on, like,
dude. I mean, like,
YouTube.
I guess I keep forgetting you have a spare,
Embedded
man. Like,
inside
that's what I was
the
supposed
Hong
to do.
Kong
That
protests
too,
for
yeah.
Do Not Split.
Yeah.
The filmmaker's approach is deeply collaborative.
Yep.
Sophia Nali Allison's experimental
This is
documentary,
the front runner
A
right
Love
now,
Song for
and I wouldn't be mad if you
Latasha,
won.
is a meditation on life and joy in the South Central neighborhood where she spent her childhood.
It also had important subject matter.
And the Academy Award for Best Documentary Short goes to Colette.
Oh.
Anthony Giacchino and Elise Goyard.
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Most people did not predict this. I didn't predict this right either. But neither did most other people. This is a bit questionable. Like, it was very emotional, but I feel like it felt almost too intimate to be filmed. Which, I mean, I guess they obviously got permission, but at the same time, I enjoyed it. It was good. It wasn't bad.
Thank you to the Academy. I hope the actors in the room don't mind that I have something written down here because they're all different kinds of people in the Academy. Today is Colette's birthday. She was born just 22 days before the very first Oscars in 1929. So I imagine it must have been probably about a crowd about this big, right? You know? When we got nominated, she told us that, or she reminded us that the power of documentary filmmaking ensured that her brother, Jean-Pierre, was, as she put it, no longer lost in the night and fog of the Nazi concentration camp system. And I want to say that I think it's that same power of the documentary storytelling that is going to ensure that the memory, courage, and resilience of Latasha Harlins, Horace Bowers, the innocent children of Yemen, and the protesters in Hong Kong are not forgotten. I mean, that's why we do this. That's why we make these films. So thank you. Thank you. We're grateful that these stories and these individuals have been honored tonight. And I also would just like to thank, of course, Colette and Lucy. I want to thank our amazing EP, Peter Hirschman at Electronic Arts, everyone at Electronic Arts and Respawn.
Did you hear that?
And Oculus,
Was
especially
that you?
Vince, Dusty, and Laura.
What, he said
And our
EA?
producers, Annie Small and Aaron Matthews.
Oh, sorry,
Thank you
no,
so
that is
much.
me. That's my fault.
To the
Yeah.
Guardians, Charlie Phillips.
My ringer's on.
Jess
I'll
Gorman
turn it off
Lindsay
if you
Bolton.
want. No
Yeah,
big deal.
it'd be cool.
We share.
No,
I share this
fair
award
enough,
with you.
fair enough. Not a problem, sir.
And
I keep
just
forgetting I have it
add
on.
something. This award is a tribute, and this film is a tribute to women everywhere in the world, of any ages, that who are joining hands and fight for justice. Vive Colette, et vive la France.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't think many people predicted that. So this has been the biggest surprise of the night. Even though, I mean, it's documentary short stuff.
One of tonight's documentary features nominees, Alexander Manuela, calls his approach
I
observational
said Brad Pitt was here
storytelling,
as well.
which
Yeah,
seems like a
I'm gonna
really good
assume he's gonna
definition
present after
of what
her
a documentary
for,
should
supporting
be.
actress. 'Cause usually
Their
what they do is, like,
impact
last year's
can be
winner
extraordinary,
presents the
whether
next
it's
year's
a
winner of the
full-length
opposite
feature
gender.
film or a
Interesting.
cell phone video taken by a young woman in Minneapolis by the name of Darnella Frazier that became the catalyst for change. Here are the nominees for documentary feature.
So Octopus Teacher looks like it's going to win.
Collective, Alexander
But
Nanau
considering
and
what we
Bianca
just
Wana.
witnessed in Colette, I wouldn't be surprised if something like Collective won. Which
Yeah, I'd be
I
fine with
personally
Collective
would
one.
be
I did like
my
Collective as well.
favorite movie of the nominees.
Yeah.
Crib Camp could also win. But, you know, I think my Octopus Teacher could show. It won BAFTA, it won PGA. Both very strong awards.
Crip Camp,
I enjoyed
Nicole
Crip Camp
Newnham,
as well.
Jim
I
LeBret,
wouldn't be mad
and
at
Sarah
anything
Boulder.
winning, except
We
maybe
will no
Middle Agent,
longer
but I
allow
haven't
the
seen
government
it,
to
so I can't say.
oppress disabled individuals. We want the law enforced. We want no more segregation. We will accept no more discussion of segregation. And I would appreciate it if you would stop shaking your head in agreement when I don't think you understand what we are talking about.
The Mole Agent, Maite Alberdi and Marcela Santibáñez.
¿Qué opina de nuestro rey? ¿Qué piensa usted? Yo estoy, pero enamorada de él.
A sassy old lady.
My Octopus Teacher, Pippa Ehrlich, James Reed, and Craig Foster.
And then it just happens. I'd put my hand out a tiny bit.
Aww. That is seriously adorable, man. I love that.
That's probably why.
That is so fucking cute. I'm sorry. I know octopuses are kind of.
Yeah.
Time. Garrett Bradley, Lauren Domino,
well made.
and Kellen Quinn.
I think it's too slow.
Time is when you look
And I
at
think
pictures
its
from when
messaging
your
is a
babies
little
were
scattered,
small,
but
and
it's a solid film.
then you look at them and you see that they have mustaches and beards, and that the biggest hope that you had was that before they turned into men, they would have a chance to be with their father.
And the Oscar goes to
My Octopus Teacher. Come on.
My Octopus
Yep.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Pippa Ehrlich.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know, when you win the PG and the BAFTA, you're gonna win.
Dude, like, yeah. I kind of want to meet an octopus now because of that movie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I sure hope it wouldn't suck. Sorry. Get it? Because they have fucking suction cups? Oh,
Yeah, I know. I get it. I understand. I understand you.
Do you understand my jokes,
I
sir?
understand your jokes. I understand them.
I don't know. I know.
You know, this is one that was a little more of a 50-50, closer to a 50-50. I don't think it was. I think it was like a 70-30 Rocky. But the 70 was correct.
Thank you to the Academy, and thank you to all of our incredible nominees who spent so many years, and I presume a lot of tears, making beautiful and important films and bringing them into the world. I'd like to thank
This was very close to not even
Craig
getting
Foster
nominated for
and his
documentary,
family,
honestly.
especially Tom and Swati,
Because it
who
was like not talked about
opened
enough.
their hearts
But
and supported us every
got
step of the
some
way
important
and fed
It got
us
a
and
lot
allowed
of,
their
like,
home to
industry
become
awards for
a production company for
okay.
3 years.
It ended up getting nominated.
I want to thank our
I got you.
production
And now
partners
it's winning.
at Off the Fence, especially
Yep.
Ellen Windermith and Sam Barton Humphries, who believed in this film before it was anything. We want to thank Netflix for enabling us to share our story with the world. And then our incredible Octopus team, whose arms stretch across the planet from South Africa to Amsterdam to the UK to the US. Roger and Warren for beautiful cinematography. Dan and Jinx for incredible patience in editing. Kevin and Barry and Kyle and all the people at the refinery. And the incredible Sea Change Project, who's been in the background, supporting us the whole way along and caring so much for the great African sea forests, which is where the octopus lived. And our friends and family who put up with years and years of tunnel vision. In many, and I know there are many South Africans who are awake in the middle of the night to watch the ceremony. And in many ways, this really is a tiny personal story that played out in a sea forest at the very tip of Africa. But on a more universal level, I hope that it provided a glimpse of a different kind of relationship between human beings and the natural world. And, yeah.
Thank you.
I don't have a lot to add to that, Pippa. You covered it very well. It's a great and totally overwhelming honour to be here. So thank you so much to the Academy and all the incredible films that were in our category. It's really humbling and amazing. I'd also like to thank my family, Rosie and Isabel, my mum and my 2 sisters, Jenny and Janice. I don't think I'd be here today without their sort of level of love and support, so thank you very much. And I think a final extra thank you for Craig, who, while it was such an enormous team making this film, in the end, it sort of began and ended with him, and it's his story. The subject of, like, he's the and he kind of showed us that, if a man can kind of form a friendship with an octopus, it does sort of make you wonder what else is possible.
Well, he's not dead.
Thank you, Craig.
I'm pretty
Cheers,
sure he
everyone.
earned one of the
I promise I wasn't lying about Brad Pitt. He's presenting the award for Best Supporting Actress
they debated
next.
us. So there was,
Don't go away.
Yeah, okay.
It's the Oscars, only on...
What was your name? Cruella.
This is Disney's Joker.
Yeah.
Do you love trouble?
It looks like it's filmed pretty good, though. I mean, like...
Yeah, this is from the director of I, Tonya.
You have a bit of an extreme side. And what fun that is.
I have seen I, Tonya, yeah.
She stole my dogs.
Also has music from Nicholas Patel.
She has made it me or her.
Maybe my favorite.
And I choose me.
It's not bad.
Perhaps.
So I think it'll be
Maybe it's good. I don't know if I'll pay. I don't know if I'll pay for premiere.
Everyone has a passion in life.
Yeah, I think Emma Stone's probably going to do a good job. Don't know if he'll
Stressful
probably
life
do
in
good.
the city. For the freedom of the road.
Yeah. I don't know. Has she ever? I think the only bad movie I can say she's really been in is Aloha. You ever seen that? Yeah. It's bad because she plays an Asian American woman.
Oh yeah, I heard about
that. That's a great feeling in life.
Who directed that fucking film?
Let me see. Hold on.
Is that like? Because I know it's someone I know it's a known person. I'm pretty sure I recognize it.
Cameron Crowe. He did Almost Famous in
yeah, that guy.
Jerry
Like, Almost Famous is a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. He's a good director.
Yep. Yeah, he did Jerry Maguire, the guy.
Subway introduces new
Say Anything.
Almost Famous was definitely
soft
probably
potato
the best.
buns made with Canadian potatoes, stacked with quality ingredients. New potato bun sidekicks, starting at $2.99, only at Subway.
The following 15 seconds can make the difference.
Excuse me?
Take a stand and learn how to combat street harassment at standup-canada.com.
I see your job status is now working from home.
You know, hell isn't always
Well, I
fire
assume
and
it's
tickle fights
like
with Satan.
people just being
Sometimes it's a 3-hour
uncomfortable,
video calls.
being like making uncomfortable advances
Golly.
toward
Well, you're
women
getting
on
a
the
great
street.
refund now.
We have filing options.
Yeah, something like that, or like being catcalled. You know, it's just about combating that. Again.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't that be close to like?
We're calling to get you to turn to cold washing.
I mean, I guess it's they're kind of one and the same. You know, it's kind of what they're talking about.
Both bases,
oh, the environment. Yeah, with the trees and the shrubs. How much money?
$100 a year on your energy bill. It's like getting paid for doing nothing.
I will take that money for the environment.
I can't believe they got Stone Cold Steve Austin and Ice-T to do
provides
that commercial.
24-hour relief from symptoms caused by indoor and outdoor allergens, like those from Buddy. Because you want to enjoy his company
Fucking detergent.
all day long. Live Claritin
Aw,
Clear.
that's a cute
At Pure
beagle.
Leaf, the most important
Look at a
ingredient
nice
in
dog.
making tea is saying no. In our real brewed iced tea, we say no to artificial flavors and sweeteners, which means no settling, unless it's into a comfy chair. Pure Leaf. No is beautiful.
Now you can find the best of CTV and so much more in one place. Get into worlds with no limits.
Hit it.
Riveting dramas. Every flavor of funny. Whoa! Get inspired. throwback favorites, the biggest movies, and
They actually do have a couple cool
Game on! It's CTV and so much more. The all-new CTV.ca and CTV app. Stream anytime. Oscars news, interviews, and more. Only on CTV.ca and the CTV app.
Are about to be over in 2 hours. Nothing matters after that, except for next year.
And now, please welcome a nominee for Best Actor, Steven Yeun.
Yeah,
Great visual effects can accompany can
Tenet,
completely change a film's experience.
Right?
When I was 7,
Glenn.
living in Taylor, Michigan,
Tenet.
my mother took me to watch Terminator 2 at
Glenn.
the theaters. I'm pretty sure she didn't know what the movie was about.
Yeah.
And to her and my surprise, we got to see some stuff. We got to see T-1000 get his head blown off and then form back together. And Arnold cut his arm skin to reveal a robot hand. And I just remember glancing at my mom a few times trying to see if this was okay for me to watch, and my mom playing it cool as if she meant to bring me to this movie. But maybe that's just my memory. Maybe she reveled in the fact that she got to see a badass mom duke it out with future robots with her son in 1991. The way that the technology and the expertise in visual effects has advanced in the 30 years since T2 is staggering. They have become the key element in many of the
still holds
biggest
up to this day, though. That's the crazy part.
And with each year,
honestly,
those who are the best in the world top even
it might be
themselves
better than all
and
the
take the
visual
art
effects
to another level.
this year only 'cause
like this year's nominee.
Bro, he saw that movie when he was 8.
Love
What the
and
hell?
Monsters.
Yeah.
Matt
Like
Sloan,
Tenet.
Genevieve Camilleri,
You know,
Matt Everett, and Brian
They
Cox.
did work on this.
The Midnight Sky.
This,
The Midnight Sky.
I would hope this
Matthew
doesn't work.
Casimir, Christopher Lawrence,
Personally,
Max
doesn't
Solomon,
look
and
that
David
good.
Watkins.
It should be Tenet.
Mulan.
Why don't we just
Sean
see
Fagan,
clips from the movie
Anders
for this?
Langlands, Seth Mowry, and Steve
You
Ingram.
know, this makes sense.
Mulan wasn't even that good for visual effects,
The
though.
one and only
Makes
Ivan,
sense.
Nick Davis, Greg
This
Fisher,
also sort of
Ben
makes sense 'cause
Jones,
they motion
and Santiago
captured,
Coloma Martinez.
Sam Rockwell as a gorilla.
Tenet. Andrew Jackson, David Lee,
So this is
Andrew
probably gonna
Lockley,
win.
and Scott Fisher.
This would make the most sense.
And the
Yeah,
Oscar
it better
goes
win.
to
Tenet.
Tenet.
Yep.
Yep. Thank you. At least Tenet gets some justice. It should have been Score as well. It should have been nominated.
Hashtag Woodwig should have got another Oscar nomination.
But no, I mean, any movie that can actually crash a fucking 747 into a warehouse
Exactly. If
practically.
you crash an actual
visual-
plane, you get an Oscar.
This is what you get.
Yeah.
That's the rules.
It's
There's only one situation. No, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Sorry.
Our visual effects team.
I'm gonna shut my mouth before I say something
We
stupid.
did so many things, and there's so many departments, so we have to thank.
I realized
not
what was
just
about to come out.
in our own,
As
but
much as
in,
I want to, I'm not gonna say it.
You know, the art department and Nathan and.
God damn it! I gotta be
Cameron
careful.
and
Give it to
Hoyt,
Osama though, so you know.
and of
No,
course our
why would
stunt
you say
coordinator,
it? Come
George
on,
Collins.
I'm trying to
It's
be
amazing.
around it.
And,
It's okay. It's fine.
I know, but I don't
it all
want
goes
some.
back to our director.
I don't want some
Christopher Nolan.
emboldened white lady like
He,
screen capturing
He
this.
leads us all and gives us amazing opportunities.
All
for
right.
amazing things.
We have free speech
And,
here.
I'd like to thank my family.
You know,
my wife, my
Yeah,
amazing
no,
I
crew,
feel like
and
I feel gross now. This feels like something an
and my
American
father,
would say.
who won this same award.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
okay.
they have more vaccines though. Send me vaccines to America, please. Find a way. Smuggle them. Smuggle them
Hey.
to Canada.
Was that a short speech? My goodness.
Short.
And now, here
Why are they playing Fight
Right
for
to the
Power?
fucking.
Best Actor in a
It was
Supporting
Tenet.
Role. Brad
What,
Pitt.
how did Tenet fight? I mean, you know, the first
It's
Chris
Questlove,
Nolan film
man.
have a
He's
black.
the one deciding what music to play, so.
All right, this is the Ye Jung
My
Yoon
love
Award.
of
This
movies
is the
began
Asian
at
grandma.
the local drive-in, watching the likes of Clint Eastwood and Godzilla. Our nominees for Best Supporting Actress also fell in love with movies at an early
This
age.
is Glenn Close. I'm gonna lose.
For
my
Ye
mind.
Jung Yoon, it was through the work of actresses like Maggie Smith and directors Robert Altman and Mike Lee. For Amanda Seyfried, it was the film version of Romeo and Juliet, the Leo version.
Oh,
Amanda, you too.
for real?
What?
For Maria Bakalova, it was all about Marilyn Monroe. She'd write out Marilyn's quote, "I'm going to be a great movie star someday." Maria, welcome. And as a young girl, Olivia Colman's
She could
family
win.
would gather at Christmas time,
No.
get
Olivia
popcorn,
Colman's
and watch
great.
The Sound of Music
I
and
love
Chitty
her.
Chitty Bang
She's great
Bang.
and everything.
And for the great Glenn Close,
One of my
she
favorite
was entranced
actresses
by
right
classic
there.
Disney movies like Snow White and Old
Yeah,
Yeller.
I mean,
And apparently
I'm not a
paid
big
off. She
Glenn
ended
Close
up being
fan only
cast
because
as
I've only
Cruella
seen
de
her in
Vil.
El Billy Elgin, so I don't have the
These are the
greatest view of
nominees
her,
for the Best
but-
Supporting
Yeah.
Actress. And the Oscar goes to
Yo Jung-yoon.
Jo Jung-yoon.
Yeah, baby, let's go. That is agreeable. That is great. It's great. I'm very happy. It was just too expected, so I can't be like, it's not a shock, right? But I'm still.
No, I mean,
I'm
like
very,
you
very
seem
happy she was.
like pretty highly of her, so I mean.
Yeah, she was great.
What else has she been in?
I just don't know why. Why didn't they show clips? Like, why aren't they showing clips for these?
Maybe it's to save some time.
I guess.
Mr. Brad Pitt, finally. Nice to meet you. Where were you while we were filming in Tulsa?
Oh yeah, because Brad Pitt was one of the executive producers because
as you
his
know, I'm from Korea.
producing
and
company
actually,
Plan
my
B
name is Yo
helped
Jung-yoon,
produce
and
Minari.
most of
yeah.
European
And he's also
people
from
call me
Oklahoma,
Yo-young,
isn't
and
he?
some of them call me Yoo
That makes sense.
But tonight,
That's probably why they filmed
you
it there.
are all
I think he's from
forgiven.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
And well, usually when I'm living in the other part of the world, I just watch the television. It is an Oscar, event on the television, just watching like a television program for us. But me being here by myself, I cannot believe I'm here. Well, that's okay. Let me pull myself together. Okay. Thank you for the tremendous thanks to the Academy members who vote for me. And next speech, okay, they usually say, okay, thank you for the wonderful Minari family. Stephen, Isaac, Yeri, and Noel, Allen. We became a family. And most of all, above all, Lee Isaac Chung. Without him, I couldn't be here tonight. He was our captain and my director. So thanks to you, tremendous thanks to you. And I'd like to thank to, well, see, I don't believe in competition. How can I win Glenn Close, win over Glenn Close? I've been watching her so many performances. So this is just all the nominees, 5 nominees. We are the winner for the different movie, different role. We play the different role. So we cannot compete each other. Tonight I'm here is just, I have just a little bit luck, I
You know,
think.
she's
Maybe
kind of correct.
I'm luckier than you.
Unless you're playing the exact same role, you really can't compare actors.
And also maybe
That's pretty correct.
is American hospitality for the Korean actor? I'm not sure. But anyway, thank you so much. And I'd like to thank to my 2 boys who made me go out and work. So, beloved son, All and Noel. This is the result because mommy worked so hard. And I'd like to dedicate this award for my first director, Kim Gi-young, who was very genius director. I made a movie together with him, first movie. I think he would be very happy if he's still alive. Thank you very much. Tremendous thank you for everybody. Thank you.
Great.
Am I
She
saying
made a
right?
funny joke about how she now plans to just like stay at home and just watch TV. And so that joke
Nothing
about
says
her
Oscars like
son
Halle
making
Berry.
her going out and work is
Except
kind of
maybe Halle Berry giving out 2 Oscars. That's coming up next. It's the Oscars on ABC.
on ABC. We're definitely not watching the ABC. Very happy for that award, you know?
Finally, a makeup made just for us.
Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation by L'Oreal. A hydrating serum enriched with vitamin B3 in a lightweight formula.
It doesn't settle into your life. Life gets better with age.
Yeah, maybe just a tiny bit, but I was there for that last speech, but that was good.
Mastered for over a
It's
century.
just the commercials I can't stand.
I think it's a, yeah, sure. It's an interesting take.
Commercial breaks just really drag, bro.
Yeah. It's an interesting take, though, that, she said that, like, it's really hard to compare actors when they, especially since they're playing different roles, right?
No, that is true. I mean, like, I will have to give her that there. I definitely agree.
Yeah, I mean, obviously these awards are great
choose.
to see, you know, great performances honored, but also the idea of, like, you know, the only thing you can probably compare is, like, two people playing the same role. So, like, things like, I don't know, the easiest way, like, what I would think of is, like, Shakespeare roles who, you know, they've been played by hundreds and thousands of actors, and, you know, comparing those, I guess, but, you know, it's interesting to think about that. You know, and I guess that's one of the reasons why I'm a little upset that people think way too many people think Anthony Hopkins is by far and away the deserving winner, because
No, it's not as clear cut. I mean, I'll admit I want Chadwick Boseman to win, but it is tight this year, so
yeah, it is.
We'll see what happens.
And it's like, you should, like, I don't think you can say they're far and away better, because, you know, like, you know, what, like she said, you can't really compare actors when they're playing different roles, and they are playing completely different roles, even though, you know. So, like, and I'd say they're all deserving. Like, obviously, you can have your own kind of, like, tier. I like to think of them as, like, kind of tiers of acting. Like, you know, what I believe myself to be an Oscar-winning or Oscar-deserving performance. I think everyone in the Best Actor and Actress categories, except for maybe Gary Oldman, would be deserving. And even Gary Oldman is still pretty good. You know, he wouldn't be the worst pick ever, right? For sure. But, you know. Why are you doing this?
Wait, what?
What?
Sorry, no, that car says it. That commercial was like it's a 2023 model, but we're in 2021, aren't they? Just what?
They're in the future, okay? They're just sending.
Normally they
back
do
to
like
the
if it's, for example, if it was 2011, they'd be like the new 2012 like fucking Nissan Altima or something like that. But why are they skipping years now? What the fuck?
Because they've made models for the next 2 years, I guess.
Bruh, that shit's weird.
Yeah, I can kind of agree. Oh, great, another Bell commercial.
I hate this commercial, dude. I've seen it too many times.
Canadian television needs to fix its commercials.
Yeah, dude, they're so boring. Fucking hell.
Can I just, like, I'd rather have movie trail. Like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this We're gonna have to probably watch this West Side Story trailer on YouTube. Because the Canadian stream probably doesn't fucking have it.
I'll see if it's up yet, actually. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, maybe we can watch it at the next commercial break.
Trusted news, anytime and anywhere on ctvnews.ca.
Laser.
Revitalift Triple Power.
Yeah, it was released an hour ago.
Okay. Yeah, it was probably closer. Yeah, it was probably on the American feed. Okay, well, we can watch a next commercial break. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Alright. Well, we're back.
So how are we gonna do that then?
I can set it up. I can just stream.
Please welcome Academy Award winner.
I can probably play. We'll try.
Are you sure you want to do that, man? I mean, it might be cutting it a bit tight.
For each of the nominees for Best Production
Maybe we can wait. I don't mind
it was a
waiting.
dream and journey that wasn't always clear. Growing up, Kathy Lucas
Gee,
loved
she looks good
movies,
for
but couldn't quite
54.
figure out
My
where
goodness.
she fit into making them. As a young architecture student, Nathan Crowley had no idea he could ever be a part of the film industry, but tonight they are both nominated for Tenet.
Yeah.
Donald Graham Burke spent the early part of his career sweeping floors
Yeah.
as an on-set janitor. Jan Pascal was a puppet master on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. We recognize their incredible work tonight on Mank.
Well, there you go.
And as fate would have it, Jan Pascal would later hire Mark Riker as an intern, which put him on the road to making
you know what's really
Ma
funny? That
Rainey's
reminds me of
Black
something kind of
Bottom,
funny. Is
alongside
that Spike
brilliant
Lee?
set decorators,
So you know
Diana
how he's a
Stoughton
professor at
and
NYU,
Karen
right?
O'Hara. Now,
Who
I
is?
wonder, Mark,
Spike Lee.
were you
Spike
thinking
Lee's a
about anything
professor
when
at
you were getting Jan's
NYU?
coffee?
Yeah,
I mean, like,
and
did you
guess
see
who
that?
two of his students were? were
Just a thought.
nominated.
Ooh.
Peter Francis
Shaka
trained
King
for many
and
years
Chloe
as a
Zhao.
landscape architect.
No
Captain
kidding.
Featherstone
That
couldn't
his
stop
students
thinking about
got,
how to
Best
construct
Picture and Best
One-Eyed
Director
Willie's
nominations,
ship
and he did.
after watching The Goonies
Well, I
as a
mean,
kid.
clearly he was a good professor.
So
I didn't
she started
Yeah,
building
that's
sets
true.
and
I mean,
designing
it is
costumes
more
What,
of a
for
film
school
compliment.
plays
professor
just
then, I
before she
imagine.
teamed up with Peter on the
So he's a
Fun.
film professor then, I'd
And
imagine, right?
finally, David
Oh,
Craig
that is so cool. What the
landed
fuck?
in motion picture
How long has he been
design
doing that
after
for?
working in theater for 10 years.
I don't know.
Elizabeth Keenan
I'm not sure,
worked in advertising for 15 years before hopping on a plane to the Czech Republic to secure her first set decorating job. They are both nominated tonight for News of the World.
This is probably going to be Mank, but we'll see.
Mank.
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 The Oscar goes to
We don't need to. It's
Mank.
Mank.
Yep.
Donald
Yep.
Graham Burt, production design, and Jan Pascal, set decoration.
See, I'm kind of disappointed they don't play the scores from these movies, especially for, like Tenet. I would have liked to play the Tenet score for when they won visual effects, but I guess because they don't have an orchestra, that's another thing. Questlove just, YOLO thing.
It's a long way down here. First of all, thank you to David Fincher, Sion Chafin, and Don Burt for trusting me with this amazing project. I'm just, it was such an honor to work with such an amazing group of people. Thank you to my crew who worked their tails off on this just to make it right. And when I was young, I never realized that this was a career that was even a possibility. There were so many people that helped me along the way and guided me, and I'm so grateful to all of them, and especially to my wife, Louise, who inspires me every day. Thank you so much.
Nice.
It makes a lot of sense. They won everything, and then, I think the production design is very good. I don't think
Cinematography
No, I mean, I
is
didn't
one
like
of
the
those
movie
jobs
as
that you
to
have
some people
absolutely
do. I
heard
mean,
of,
more contention.
but still don't
because
quite understand
Joshua
completely.
James Richards.
But if you wanted to, this
for
group
Nomadland
has the
could
knowledge
lose to
you
maybe
seek.
Mank,
In
but it's
Judas
probably
and the
gonna be
Black
Joshua
Messiah,
James Richards.
Sean Bobbitt finds
Sean
excitement
Bobbitt's great.
in
He should
responding
have
to
had
what
at least
actors
3
do
nominations
when
at
they're in a
this point.
space.
This is his first. He's
In
great. I
Mank,
love him.
Eric Messenger-Smith loves predicting the
Pretty sure it's
moment of an
Messerschmitt,
actor.
But okay.
In News of the World, Dariush Wolski loves the nuances that the environment brings
He's
to a
really
scene.
good. Yeah.
In Nomadland,
That was
Joshua
the only-
James
it
Richards
was
was
probably the best part of
inspired
the
by
movie.
allowing people to
This was
exist
also good.
naturally within a raw
Oh
landscape.
yeah, and
And
Linda May is
finally,
here.
in the trial
Very
of
cool.
Chicago 7, Phaedon Papa Michael
didn't
finds a
make a lot of
visual
sense.
language to
You
establish
know, it wasn't
a
bad by
pulse.
any means, but probably should have gone
And
to
the
someone
Oscar goes to
else. Nomadland. Joshua James Richards.
Eric Messenger-Smith.
Oh my goodness! They gave it to the black and white movie. Okay, I mean, I think it might be the best, but oh boy, it won ACSC. Oh, wow. Oh boy. This is that's an upset. Not that I don't think it's deserved. I just think Joshua James Richards makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, Mank again.
Mank's
Wow.
won 2 awards now.
I wish I could cut this into 5 pieces because it's such an honor to be.
Yeah, but you can't. So
nominated
get on with
amongst
it, buddy.
all of
Come
you.
on, let's go.
It's incredible honor.
Man.
David, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for creating an environment where we could do our best work. And I got to go home and feel like I gave it my all every night. Thank you. Sion, thank you for the endless support. Eric Roth, thank you for the guidance.
Yeah.
Amanda, Gary, what a privilege and a joy to watch you work. the entire cast, thank you for hitting your marks. It mattered. And this really belongs to an extraordinary crew who I could not do anything without. Brian, Will, Alex, Dave, Gary, Dwayne, Danny, Jerry, and all of your team. You make my job easy. Thank you. And thank you to my beautiful wife, Nayara, who tolerates this crazy business and helped me get through this movie. So thank you so much.
Aw, that's nice. All right, you've got my forgiveness. You didn't go too
I mean, it was very good. It might, I might.
Right to the point. I appreciate that.
I like it about as much as maybe slightly less. It's still very good. No, it makes sense.
I don't know. I like Nomadland way more, to be honest. I mean,
I think it's very well. I think Mank is very well
cast in the must-see drama of the season.
Even though I like Nomadland better,
Thursday, May 6th, only on CTV. Then stream anytime.
what type of TV show is that?
Stink Mina, my demeanor with the Nina. Senoritas wanna meet me at the Catalina. Wine mixer.
Ooh, this one's nice. I like this one.
Hoping I see Flipper. Young Felipe, moving like a GTA, but not CJ, but like Tommy. Copy, facts. Spacey homie, you could call me Drax. Playing every single track, and you know it's about to start.
This might mean that Nomadland only wins 2 Oscars. Maybe only
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
We changed the recipe for our plain and everything bagels, so they're more flavorful. A fresh cracked egg, that's what ties everything.
It's a perfect blend of a soft bagel with a nice crunch.
Wow, so good. Big difference.
It's time for freshly cracked eggs on freshly baked bagels. It's time for Tim's.
Sometimes it can be hard to understand what quality is. It's why the experts at Jameson put every product through 360 stages of quality testing and use pure ingredients.
Is,
it's a high standard that's been upheld for almost 100 years. So you can feel confident you're getting a family of wellness products to help take care of you and your family. At Jameson, your wellness will always be
black
our
and white,
goal.
I guess, these days. Especially
We're
when it's the
here
best picture
for your
movie in
health.
black and white.
Every day has a dawn to start something, to alter your
like
path.
ASC had given it to other black and white movies that didn't
Can
win.
you push for better? Do good
But
for the greater?
They weren't nominated for Best Picture,
We
so I'm wondering if this Best Picture
We
nomination
will.
matters the most.
This is the new dawn. This is the new Volkswagen.
Definitely a bit of an upset.
Volkswagen.
Yeah.
This is
yeah,
our
that's true.
And so is
Mank
this
gives him time for this, so I'm not
Because right
entirely,
now,
I'm not
Canadians
super
need
about it,
advice
so it
from
could be
wherever
worse.
they feel safest.
Could be
With
worse.
TD Ready Advice,
Could have
you
been
can
Charles
connect to an
Chicago
advisor
Center.
from any chair.
You know,
TD.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But that would not have made any sense.
She thought she owned everyone.
Quite
Get me
out.
lunch. But a new day
Oh, more
brings new
Cruella.
opportunities. I remember you have a bit of an extreme side.
Where's our West Side Story?
Who are you?
Trailer?
I'm brilliant.
We're not going to show it on here, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Quite annoying.
Cruella.
Quite fabulous.
Disney's Cruella.
Considering how many Cruella
In theaters or
commercials-
order it on Disney
we've
Plus
had
with Premier
like
Access, May 28th.
And then we've got a bunch
Facing
of
collagen that's all
the
hype.
rest has just been
New Olay Collagen Peptide 24. With derm-recommended peptides. Hydrates better
So,
than
like,
the
I'm
$400
fine with the
cream
commercials
for
if it was
visibly firmer
trailers,
skin.
for the most part.
Olay.
but it's definitely
Face
not.
anything.
At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making tea is saying no. In our Real Brewed iced tea, we say no to artificial flavors and sweeteners, which means no settling, unless it's into a comfy chair. Pure Leaf. No is beautiful.
Ontario's COVID-19 vaccine plan is helping to stop the spread and save lives. Until we're all vaccinated, we need to stay the course to protect those we love. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Keep your distance. We've come so far together, and thousands of people across Ontario are getting vaccinated every day. Your turn is coming soon. Learn more about Ontario's vaccine plan.
Beat the Bank is back with another $100,000 in cash.
We have so much more money to give away.
That's what I like to hear.
Beat the Bank.
Listen all day for your chance to win.
Jump 104.5.
Kid took one gunshot to the head, became unresponsive en route.
So sad that people can't express their views peacefully.
BP's dropping fast.
Get into an all-new Good Doctor. Monday, 10/8 Mountain, only on CTV.
April.
Oh, wow.
An all-new Grey's Anatomy.
Nice.
Thursday, May 6th, only on CTV. Then stream anytime on the all-new CTV.ca and
These
CTV.
commercials actually make me want to fucking put my head on a cheese grater.
Really just, yeah, I'm quite tired of this.
Much as I love Nathan Fillion, I don't want to keep seeing about the rest, to be honest.
The Oscars.
Well, you can definitely do it if you want to. Huh?
Thank you very much.
I think, what tech
I
category?
want to share some notes,
I know editing.
some editorial suggestions that were
Probably editing.
prepared after the
So
screening
my
of
prediction in Charles Chicago 7, Sentimental could easily win.
a movie I was in.
Pretty much.
Opening
I'm
too
hoping I get this
choppy.
50-50 right, because if I don't, then
Why is this
prediction overall
voiceover
is
track so terrible? He sounds drugged. Were they all on drugs? Deckard at the piano is interminable. Flashback.
He's reading the opening to Blade Runner.
Listening to
his
a
opening
tape.
from Blade Runner.
Why do we need the third cut to the eggs? The synagogue music is awful on the street. We've got to use Vangelis. Up to Zora's death, the movie is deadly dull.
Sorry, how is this man supposed to be
This movie
Indiana
gets
Jones
worse
again?
Every screening. That movie was called Blade Runner.
Wow. Very true.
I gotta tell you, I love how everyone thinks he's joking, but he's dead serious. So I mean, there's no way he's not serious. This man, he doesn't like it. He's like, he's an interesting character.
The possibilities may seem endless, but the editor will work tirelessly, often in isolation, to make thousands of choices, placing the right piece of the right length in the right order to arrive at the best version of what the movie wants to be.
Director's cut.
It's an extremely
Blade
difficult
Runner.
process.
I feel like this is just
Not for the
roasting.
impatient.
Who made Blade Runner?
Not
Ridley
for the
Scott.
faint of heart.
No, I'm talking about the studio.
You gotta really love making
Oh,
movies.
Is it
Warner Bros. Maybe?
Tonight's nominees.
Think so.
Best film editing.
I'll check.
are
Hold on.
The Father.
I got this.
Yogesh Lamprinosh.
Harrison Ford just woke up, bro.
Chloe Zhao.
Yeah. Chloe Zhao's name, right?
By the way, there's her
Promising young woman, Frederic Torval.
Yeah, I mean it's not gonna win.
Sound.
Oh yeah, it was Warner Bros. Yeah.
Okay,
Mikkel
cool.
E.G. Nielsen.
Yeah, this would be cool. I don't
The
know
Trial
what's
of the
great about
Chicago
the editing,
7.
though.
Alan Baumgarten.
You know, quick cutting. He did a good
And
job.
the Oscar goes to Sound of Metal.
Okay, well, you know, that's deserved, I think. Yeah. My Oscar predictions are kind of bad right now for the winners. They're not looking very strong. I picked Trial on almost every single ballot I filled out. I was wrong. Is that Alan Kim? Is that Alan Kim? That's Alan Kim. You know, I like this movie. It has like good pacing.
Thank you, Academy.
But as far as the cutting of the
fellow
scenes, I don't
nominees,
think it's anything remarkable.
you're an inspiration for me. I'm from Denmark, and I would like to greet Denmark because they are extremely bold at funding the Danish Film School, so we students can develop our craft and language for 4 years. That's amazing. This is what you get, so just continue doing it. I would like to thank Eve and Angus and my amazing assistant Alex and my whole family at Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Denmark seems to be the
you
big
guys
winner today.
raised the bar.
Yes, they
I
do.
would like to thank my agents, Hillary and Rebecca. I would like to thank Amazon and Caviar and everyone from cast and crew for sharing your enormous talents, the deaf community for inviting me in, for
I'm
very inspiring
in
and
myself that I've
rewarding
gotten
words.
almost every 50-50 prediction wrong.
I would like to thank all my friends.
It's okay, dude. I
my
mean, like, you do
families,
a pretty good job for the most part.
my
I mean,
parents.
like,
I was definitely
Ask
better
for
on my
my parents.
nominations predictions.
My
Winners
sisters,
currently
my wife, she did,
missing all the
and my
50-50s.
kids, Mingus and
But
Ella.
it ultimately comes down when it comes
They
from a
always
predicting
allow me to
standpoint
spend
luck.
time with
And I
my
wasn't
big
lucky.
love affair
And it is
editing,
what it is.
so thank you for that. But one above all, Darius Mata, thank you for your incredible vision. Thank you for inviting me on this
So I
life-changing,
think one of the reasons it
I would
did
say,
win is
journey.
because of how it implemented
And
sound as well.
It's been like
I think
following a
people
rainbow for me,
think that sound is
and
part of
today
film
I
editing,
feel
which
like
it really
we found
isn't.
the gold.
That's
Thank
why
you.
we have sound movies. But I guess when people think about editing, they also think about the sound. I think that's factored in.
well, that means it's probably gonna win sound mixing then, isn't it?
They already did the sound mixing.
Oh fuck. Well, I'm just fucking out of it then. If I didn't miss that. Sorry, man. It's a long ceremony. I'm really fucking out.
Maya Angelou once said,
drag
each
to
one of
Best
us has lived through some devastation.
Yeah, this part's gonna be
Some
the worst, I think.
loneliness, some weather superstorm or spiritual superstorm. When we look at each other, we must say, I understand.
Well, there's best actress that we need, best supporting, no, best supporting actress,
Because
best
I have been there
actor,
myself.
best director.
My great friend, filmmaker, and philanthropist.
Oh yeah, no, you're right, we
Tyler
did director.
Perry
Okay, so
personifies
best picture,
empathy.
best actor, best actress.
Tyler knows what it is to be hungry, to be without a home, to
original
feel
song
unsafe and
score.
uncertain.
They haven't done the
Oh, yeah.
So when he buys
Oh,
groceries
it's Tyler
for
Perry.
1,000 of his neighbors, supports a women's shelter,
already got
or
an honorary
quietly
thing
pays
from the
tuition
Emmys.
for a
We get it.
hard-working
He's made
student, Tyler is coming from a place of shared experience.
You know, for all the
funerals
for all
of
the
black
flack
men
I'll give
whose
him about his
names
like
were on the
crappy
placards
movies,
at
man has
marches.
fucking created a brand and
Atlanta,
he's
where
very
his
successful.
film
So you gotta
studios
give.
employ thousands.
He's a billionaire.
He
I mean,
created
he's
Care
fucking done a lot.
Quarantine,
He's
making it
done a lot to
possible
give back to the
safely
community. So you know,
continue
props to him,
making a
man.
living.
Yeah.
For real.
Everyone in Tyler's
And but he
camp
is
has
very
been given
talented though, which
access to
makes
the
me,
vaccine.
which makes you
And
know it
this
even
was
more
just in the past
disappointing
year.
that he continues to go back to the lowbrow stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
most
stuff
generous
I've seen
person
him
that I
in,
knew
like
growing
where
up
he's
was
actually like
clearly my
really giving it his all. He's good.
taught
Like,
me
have you
to
seen him
never
in
look
Gone
for
Girl? He's
somebody
like one of
else
the
to
best
be
parts of
the
that
hero
film.
and never sit around waiting for chariots.
fucking
Find
hell.
a way, find a way. She would say, Junior, you find a way. In that finding a way, she would always encourage me to help someone else. I remember getting out of bed and literally stepping on someone on the floor. And I'd go in the kitchen like, who are these people? She's like, shh, they needed a place to stay. She didn't have much, but whatever she had, she was willing to share. So that's very much in my DNA.
It is how he was raised. That if somebody reaches out, then you reach out to somebody else and they'll reach out to somebody else.
When COVID hit, it was really important for me to get everybody back to work. I'm always the person that says, okay, this is happening. What do we do to fix it? How do we fight it?
He fed all these people during the pandemic. He made sure people had what they needed to get through it.
The Perry Foundation has been about transferring tragedy into triumph. I don't want to have a foundation that is targeted in one specific thing because the need is so great all over many things. Battered women, trafficked children, poverty, homelessness, addiction, whatever we can do, wherever we can show up to help.
There is no harm in caring. He's going to create opportunities for other people, like opportunities were created for him. He's going to encourage other people the way people encouraged him.
When you've been given a voice, there's a huge responsibility to use it in a way that sustains change.
So he created a living legacy that
he
keeps
built
on
the
giving.
White House?
What's better than that?
Oh my God.
This man exemplifies
That's fucking awesome,
the
man.
best you could ask from any human, and that is to care about your fellow human beings.
It goes back to my mother, Junior, find a way. Find a way.
Tyler, I know you never do what you do for thanks, but I am grateful for the countless ways you work to make ours a better world. It is my honor to present to you the Jean Hirschholz Humanitarian Award.
They already gave one of those away.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, there's only 5 more categories, and we got half of them. It makes sense. It will definitely be done by 11, so we can watch.
Yeah.
Thank you. That story. Sure.
Thank you. That is, that's incredibly kind. Thank you so much. They only gave me a few minutes, so I want to say a very special thanks to Ms. Viola Davis, who is nominated tonight and doing this. Thank you, I really appreciate it. To the Board of Governors, especially to Whoopi Goldberg, Ava. You know, when I set out to help someone, it is my intention to do just that. I'm not trying to do anything other than meet somebody at their humanity. Like, case in point, this one time, I remember maybe it was about 17 years ago, I rented this building and we were using it for production. And I was walking to my car one day and I see this woman coming up out of the corner of my eye and I say, she's homeless, let me give her some money. Judgment, I wish I had time to talk about judgment. Anyway, I reach in my pocket and I'm about to give her the money. She says, excuse me, sir, do you have any shoes? It stopped me cold because I remember being homeless and having one pair of shoes and they were bent over at the heels. So I was like, yeah. So I took her into the studio. She was hesitant to go in, but we went in, we go to wardrobe and there are all these boxes and everything around the walls and fabrics and racks of clothes. So we ended up having to stand in the middle of the floor. So as we're standing there, wardrobe, we find some shoes, we help her put them on. I stand up, I'm waiting for her to look up. And all this time she's looking down. She finally looks up, she's got tears in her eyes. She said, thank you, Jesus. My feet are off the ground. In that moment, I recall her saying to me, I thought you would hate me for asking. I'm like, how can I hate you when I used to be you? How can I hate you when I had a mother who grew up in a Jim Crow South in Louisiana, rural Louisiana, right across the border from Mississippi, who at 9 or 10 years old was grieving the death of Emmett Till. As she got a little bit older, she was grieving the death of the civil rights boys and the little girls who were in the bombing in Alabama. She grieved all these years. And I remember being a little boy and coming home, and she was at home, like, what are you doing at home? You're supposed to be at work. She was in tears that day. She said there was a bomb threat, and she couldn't believe that someone wanted to blow up this place where she worked, where she took care of all these toddlers. It was the Jewish Community Center. My mother taught me to refuse hate. She taught me to refuse blanket judgment. And in this time, and with all of the internet and social media and algorithms and everything that wants us to think a certain way, the 24-hour news cycle, it is my hope that all of us would teach our kids, and not only to remember, just refuse hate. Don't hate anybody. I refuse to hate someone because they are Mexican or because they are black or white or LBGTQ. I refuse to hate someone because they are a police officer. I refuse to hate someone because they are Asian. I would hope that we would refuse hate. And I want to take this Jean Hirschholz Humanitarian Award and dedicate it to anyone who wants to stand in the middle. No matter what's around the walls, stand in the middle, because that's where healing happens. That's where conversation happens. That's where change happens.
All my
it
homies
happens
hate.
in the middle. So anyone who wants to meet me in the middle, to refuse hate, to refuse blanket judgment, and to help lift someone's feet off the ground, this one is for you too. God bless you, and thank you, Academy. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Tyler Perry is an Oscar. From an artistic perspective, a bit questionable.
A bit odd. Yeah, I know. But I mean, it's for a good
humanitarian
reason,
perspective. Makes sense.
As long as it's not for Boo and Medea Halloween.
Yeah.
trifecta. It's the Oscars on ABC.
Why is Zendaya like that?
There
Supposed
is
to be
no
the face of
stopping
like
the
music in
Oscars.
Hollywood.
Get the scoop on the big
As in,
winner.
like,
I don't know, because she has a music career as well.
Access and insight into Hollywood's biggest night.
Yeah.
CTV has you
I know.
tomorrow. Right. It's like a game, right? So give yourself a boost.
Mission commute. I'm gonna take a break.
Yeah, I know it's about. Yeah, great. That's exactly what Coca-Cola needs. More fucking sugar. My God.
Yo, I've been sitting for so long, man.
I feel you.
Because I was doing that Oscar trivia show before. So I was literally I was sitting for that whole entire thing. And that was also long. So I've been sitting for way too long now. Man. This has been a marathon. Not gonna lie. We've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours now.
Oh my.
Actually, we have been streaming for more than 2.5 hours. We've been recording for almost 2.5 hours. But man. You know, I feel like I haven't been appreciating stuff enough. So I want to say, Sound of Metal has good editing. And I think it deserves the award. Again, it wouldn't be my personal pick, but I think it's I like Sound of Metal a lot.
Yeah.
Same with Mank. I think Mank... I liked Mank more than a lot of people. And I think cinematography is maybe its best part.
Here is
so it makes a lot of
Zendaya.
And movies were made for each other. Decades before talkies, movies had music. They needed music,
The original
and music
song
needed them right back.
Could potentially
These are the
be
nominees
something
for Best Score.
different. Oh, well, this is
The
easy.
Five Bloods by Terrence Blanchard.
See, it's good, but I don't think it
Mank
fit
by
the
Trent
movie.
Reznor and Atticus Ross.
This was good.
Minari by Emile
He
Mosseri.
should win, in my opinion. I would love if he
News
won
of the
somehow.
World by James Newton Howard.
This is also pretty good. It wasn't too fun in the
Soul
movie.
by Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross, and John Batiste.
Yeah, this should totally win.
And the Oscar goes to
Soul.
Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross, and John Batiste. for Soul.
I was about to say, if she stopped all of a sudden and said Mank, I would have been like, what? But this was one of
That's
the locks of the
awesome.
night. Easy lock.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you have 2 nominations, you're bound to win. You know?
That's not true, really.
I know, I mean, like,
There
you have a
was
good
no-
chance. I mean,
yeah,
like,
I know. Specifically, there was one, I think it was in 2007, when Roger Deakins was nominated for both No Country for Old Men and The Assassination of Jesse James. And he didn't win. And what I think most people thought, yeah, exactly, and what most people thought was that he split himself. Like, people didn't know which one to vote for specifically, since one wasn't being really held up over the other two.
Oh, yeah. I thought No Country for Old Men was the better one, to be honest.
Yeah, I think most people will probably pick that.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You know what's deep is that God gave us 12 notes. It's the same 12 notes Duke Ellington had, Bach had. It's the same 12, Nina Simone, and all the nominees. I just want to first point out that every gift is special. Every contribution with music that comes from the divine into the instruments, into the film, into the minds and hearts and souls of every person who hears
he said the name of the
stories
movie.
that happen when you listen to it and watch it, and the stories you share.
Yo, this
the
is
moments
product
you
placement.
create, the memories you make.
Great film placement.
Man,
Totally.
it's just so incredibly special.
I need to get up for a
And
second,
I just
man.
want
Hold
to
on.
first recognize the nominees.
Oh, Christ.
And say that I'm incredibly, I'm speaking for all of us.
I need to stretch
We are
my
incredibly
back.
humbled
This fucking
and
chair is
grateful to
killing
the
me.
Academy for this recognition. And
Can you see me back here?
I'm just thankful to God for those 12 notes, man. That's so dope.
Okay.
I don't know if I can.
Thank you to my
yeah, I
parents,
Or you're just like
Suleika, for your
far
support
off.
and love coming here with me.
Yeah, I'm
Flew
just
on the
chilling
plane
back here,
first
bro.
time in the year. My parents took me around
I'm just
clubs
chilling
in New
in
Orleans
Cedar
when
Rapids.
I was 10 years old. Put me in piano lessons, Miss Shirley, William. Just so much has happened. This moment is a culmination of a series of miracles. And I just can't even go into all of it. We don't have that much time, but it's just so incredibly powerful to be standing here in the lineage that we come from, in the lineage in this film. The collaborators on this film are the best that you could have ever asked for. The most generous, rigorously visionary collaborators. Pete Docter I love this man. Pete Docter, he's a genius and a visionary. Dana Murray, Kemp Powers, Tom McDougal at Disney, thank you for welcoming us to the family with open arms. So much of a true collaborative process. My team, thank y'all for just dealing with me, because I get
Trent
ideas all the
Reznor and
time,
Marcus Ross are
changing
taking a back
direction.
seat
Y'all holding me
because-
down,
one,
Michael,
because they've
Chris,
already won.
Adam, all the people.
Yeah.
Two, because
And
I think
thank
they
y'all
think
so
John
much for
has
doing
more
what y'all
interesting
do
things
and
to
putting
say
it on the
than them.
line,
They're
putting
pretty
yourself
humble
out there. It's
guys.
hard to put yourself out
Yeah,
there.
that's true. You don't hear them
Thank y'all
speak
for
a
putting
lot, which
yourself
is
out
alright.
there. I'm
You
a
know,
fan of
I
like
like
everybody here. So much love, much light to you. I love you even if I don't know you. Later on.
Sweet.
It's just weird that they only have one trophy for every single award, even the ones where there's like multiple
When the right
nominees
song
on
becomes a
there.
part of the right movie, it stays with us
Sorry.
forever.
Jeez, that
You
was
can
not
never
bad.
hear that song
Yeah, I know.
again
I already
without
got my
thinking
dad
about
sneeze
its movie
coming in,
partner.
man. I'm gonna
That
be
is the power of music. Although most of the
fucking hell.
nominees were able to make it to Los Angeles, there are a pair joining us from Sweden. So here are the nominees for Best Song.
Pacific.
Can you hear the bells ring out?
This is my prediction. It might be my favorite. I don't know. I don't have any strong opinions about this category.
Can you hear the angels sing low? Speak now. Speak now. My
What movie is that song for? Is
From
this
The
song?
Life Ahead. It's a Netflix movie.
Oh man, that song slaps. Jeez. What a power ballad. You don't see that too often. Eh?
Yeah, this is probably the weakest one. Not gonna
What do you think Andra Day is gonna win?
For what? The original song?
Or yeah, doesn't she have a song for United States vs. Billy Love?
It was nominated for the Oscar.
Ah, okay. God damn it.
I like this one.
Oh, I actually quite like the Her song, to be honest. She's really good.
I wouldn't be mad if it won at all. I mean, I'd only be miffed at Charles Chicago 7 winning, frankly. And
Yeah.
it's not even that. People think this is the best by far. I don't understand that personally. This sounds a lot like the stuff
This is from the Eurovision one?
Yeah, this is from Pacific, another Netflix film.
And the Oscar goes to Her, Dernst and Mule.
Oh!
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, no one predicted that. This was like 4th on Gold Derby and stuff. But, you know, it makes a lot of sense. You know, she's a pretty big artist on a Best Picture movie. And it's a good song. You know? I'm happy with it. I low-key might like it better than Leslie Odom Jr., even though I fully thought he was going to.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a cool win. Nice little win.
Oh my God. I did not expect to win this award. I am so grateful.
I wonder if she
not
checked
only
Gold
to
Derby
win,
and
but
saw
to
that
be
she
a
was in the
part of
4th.
such an important story. So thank you so much. Thank you to the Academy. I've always wanted to say that.
Jeez, I love her outfit. What the
and
fuck
of
is up
course,
with the
my
outfits tonight, bro?
Iman and
That's
Tiara Thomas.
Honestly,
The song wouldn't be
you're
what
correct.
it was without them.
That is a great outfit.
yeah.
Of course, I have to thank God for giving us these gifts, and my parents, my beautiful mother who's here with me today, and my father at home. All those days of listening to Sly and the Family Stone and Curtis Mayfield and Marvin Gaye, they really paid off. So thank you, Dad. Thank you so much to Archie and Shaka King and everybody that was involved in this movie and gave me the call and gave us the call to do this record. I'm so grateful. I just want to say this, you know, musicians, filmmakers, I believe we have an opportunity and a responsibility, to me, to tell the truth and to write history the way that it was and how it connects us
that feels like
to
a
today
slighted Aaron
and
Sorkin,
what we
that's
see
what he's been
going on in the
criticized
world
for, is that he
today.
changed
And
some of the parts of,
yeah, I'm
know,
just,
what
I
actually
have no
happened at
words.
that
I'm
trial.
just so happy and grateful. And
But I don't
yeah,
think
knowledge is power, music is power.
Judas has 2 Oscars. You know,
And
that's
as long
cool.
as I'm standing, I'm always going to fight for us.
great.
I'm always going to fight
think it
for my
deserves
people and
that.
fight for what's right. And I think that's what music does, and that's what storytelling does. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations to her. What's up, y'all? I think it's time to play a game. We're going to play a game called Questlove's Oscar Trivia. And here to help us is my boy, Little Rel.
All right. What's up, everybody? I'm talking to everybody. How y'all doing? You good? Everybody good?
Is that Kevin Hart?
First of all, congratulations to her.
Sounds like Kevin Hart.
The Judas and the Black
No, it's not
Messiah
Kevin Hart.
family.
He's a
I'm
shit.
so happy for her and
Why did I
Daniel.
say
But
Kevin
look,
Hart?
that's not about that right now. We about to play a game.
I thought he was just doing some impression,
Question's
man.
gonna
I
play
wouldn't
a
have
song
been.
from a
actually
movie,
canceled.
and we're gonna try to figure out if it was an
Yeah,
Oscar
whatever. Look,
nominee,
I'm not even look.
an
All right,
Oscar
look, for
winner,
those of
or
you
none of
who
the
are
above.
gonna make
Okay, I'm gonna
like
ask
make
one
fun of
y'all
me,
to
I'm
figure out
actually
who
not
to
even
talk to,
looking at the
'cause
computer.
it's gonna be a
I'm
fun
sitting
game.
far
Don't let- I
because
can't
I'm
nobody
taking
talk
a
to y'all in
break.
a while. Y'all okay?
So I heard a high pitched voice. I thought it
I
was
gotta find
him.
somebody who's into
So
music though. Let me
yeah.
see. Oh, see, I gotta go to my
If
girl
you
over here.
must.
Hey,
What is this bit?
Aunt Day, you wanna play this game with me? You ready for this? Give her a microphone. That's the mic hand, because you can't share
I'm
mics.
ready.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Questlove, play.
There's only 10 minutes left. Do we really need filler?
Okay.
I don't need filler, man. Come on, let's go.
So let me ask you
There better not be
is
a
this an
commercial.
Oscar
There better-
winner or just an Oscar
I
nominee? or
can't
none of the
imagine they're
above?
going to transition to talking about Best Actor or Best Actress after this.
I mean, it's a brilliant song. It probably wasn't even.
What happened to the audio? Yeah, the audio cut out. Did you hear that?
Oh, I thought that was my headphones for a second.
Ah,
then.
that was the audio.
It is, right? Because it wasn't nominated actually.
Ding!
No, the score won the award, but none of the songs from the score got nominated. Ain't that crazy?
That sound about right. Here.
I don't know how much that's gonna cost y'all, ABC, but it happened. We're in a train station. You don't know what you're gonna hear. All right, let me see. Let me find somebody else to play this game with. Okay, I got to go to my boy. You know what I'm saying? See, now I need you to save me now. You know what I'm saying? Because that was crazy over there. Because it's now for me to save you. You know, everybody know I saved this brother.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I saved you.
You got me out of the house. You got me
I
out
stole
of the
a
house.
car from my job.
Yeah.
Drove it to the woods.
Yeah.
And picked you up and we drove off.
Yes, we did.
Gotta
Into the
never
We're going
sunset.
to be talking about
It'll
Get
never
Out
happen
from
again.
now
Never.
on.
I would never
No.
get caught with
We'll never
a
stop
woman
about
like that
talking
again.
Yeah, it was a really good film. I did like
Okay, here
it.
we go, brother. You ready for this?
Yeah, go on.
Also, man, you won an Oscar tonight, bro.
I know it's crazy, right?
It's gonna be crazy tonight.
It's gonna be bad tonight, bro. It's gonna be bad tonight. Yeah, no, it's fresh.
All right, here we go. Quest, play the song. All right.
Why are we doing this, man?
I really, yeah, I don't. Like, I like
she
these
said you too
people.
young to know. That's what
Glenn told me I was too young. She would put me in the pocket real quick. You're too young. Sit down.
Oscar winner, Oscar nominee, or none of the above?
Nominee.
A nominee?
Nominee.
No, they won. Yeah, they won an Oscar. Donna Summer won.
Oh, man, I didn't even know that.
No, you did.
That's probably why I said nominee. Yeah,
so she was right. You too young. You didn't know that. The Last Dance is an Oscar-winning song. Donna Summer did that. Y'all give it up for Donna Summer, legendary.
Man, they got Donna Summer. They got Donna Summer.
I'm done with you, bro.
Yeah, no, finish that.
Somebody come get his mic. Get his mic, because he was wrong. Donna Summer, bro. You in a sunken place again, man. All right, you know who I'm gonna go to? I'm going to Glenn Close on this one. The icon. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Because you told him he was too young for the Donna Summer song.
Well, he was.
I'm a child. I think we got something in, I don't know. Questlove, just play it. Let me see. Here we go.
I said, come here, big girl, won't you rock my world? Show that dance to me.
Okay, you know, stop. That's not fair to Glenn Close. She don't know nothing about doing it.
Wait a second. I know that's da butt. Yeah, it's da butt. I know that. Da butt was, wait a second. It was a classic song by the great Washington, D.C. go-go band EU. So yeah, and shout outs to Sugar Bear and the Backyard Band and the whole DMV. So anyway, so wait, I remember this. So Spike Lee, had it written for his brilliant movie School Days.
Yo, dude, did
and,
you know today's fucking Al
my
Pacino's
friends
birthday?
at the Oscars missed it.
Yeah.
And
Just figured
it
we would
wasn't
talk about it because nothing
nominated,
interesting
so
is
it
going
couldn't
on
have
right now.
won, which I think is
There's only 14 minutes left, right? We're gonna have one commercial break and then we're wrapping this thing up. There's no way.
I wasn't expecting that at all, that you knew the butt. It's dope and uncomfortable at the same time that you had on. But do you know the dance though? Do you know how to do the butt? Quest, turn it up. Come on, let's see it. Let me see you do the butt. Let's see it.
What is happening? What kind of universe are we in?
Oh my God, that was. She did the whole butt.
I'm sorry, man. This is just fucking. Why is this even exist, man? Can't we
Are you gonna come back when they announce like the last few words?
I'm still here. Like I'll make my.
Up next,
2
Angela
seconds,
Bassett.
okay? All right.
And I shouldn't have
Count it
to
down
say
with me,
it
all right?
I appreciate
1,
Angela
2,
Bassett. Oh, and
3.
this is
Hey!
Oscars on
Woo!
ABC.
I'm back up. All right, I'm back up
Easttown
here.
Police
Okay.
Department received a call
Oh
reporting dead body in Cradle
Dude, like,
Creek.
why is this dragging so much now?
I-
Like, it was
I
going
agree,
along
this
so
thing
well.
is definitely dragging.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they finish up after this.
It comes from
but
within. It drives you,
after this commercial
and it
break, that they
guides you
finish this up,
to
but-
shine
Yeah,
your
dude. I
brightest
just want to go downstairs and eat some. To be honest with you.
charge ahead, illuminating the way forward.
I don't know, bro.
Recognizing that
I'll tell you why, alright? Because look, I work out 5 times a week.
Introducing
And I'll do
the
for like other
all-electric
stuff for
lyric,
fun in
lighting
between there, right? So I'm always hungry, okay? Burning calories constantly, so I need to eat. To maintain the guns, you know? Like, what can I say? Nah.
You're off mute again.
Yeah.
I need you.
Ooh, that thing looks nasty.
Oscar prediction wise, I probably suffered pretty bad.
Yeah, it's okay. I hope no one gives you.
The following 15 seconds can make the difference.
Oscar prediction. If Nomadland loses, I'm literally just gonna not predict Oscars ever again. Actually, I don't know if I should say
Take a
that
stand and
because
learn how to combat
it could
street
happen.
harassment at
Not that I think it will,
standup-canada.com.
But it could.
Look how much money my investments made this year.
Oh boy.
How come you're doing better than me when my accounts have lower fees?
I guess my advisor was right.
My advisor was right. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. We're approaching 3 hours. We will be probably over 3 hours by the time all this stuff is announced.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. 'Tis what it is.
This is the only decent commercial I've seen out so far, to be honest.
Which one?
The Expedia one.
The Expedia one.
It's not bad. I'll give it. It's
One of the better commercials that's been
yeah.
happening. Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully this
We can
thing
get
gets
to the
wrapped
end
up
here.
soon. Yeah, I'm hoping, because I mean these are the most exciting categories. Of course, there's the big boy Best Picture, but then we have the most unpredictable categories of the night: Best Actor and Best Act. Well, I think they are. Yeah, I think
Come
they
on.
are. Definitely Best Actress would be the most unpredictable because of how one person's won every major televised award. So, except Vanessa Kirby. But she got nominated everything, so she's not impossible.
Mm.
She's not in an impossible situation to win either. So, yeah.
Bro, you're just rubbing your teeth with a stick? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's, I don't know.
I'd still probably do it, though. My teeth, they're more cream colored because I'm Australian, right? So, I mean, my teeth are genetically gross. So I have to do a lot to make them look decent. So, I mean,
Oh, great.
yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate this dog commercial, bro.
Has been happening so many times. Oh, please, come on. I've seen this before. Why?
Fuck's sake. Hurry up. You jealous that I'm happy? I don't care,
There's
man.
9 minutes to 11 o'clock. There's no way. Like, it would make no sense to end at 11:15. And there's, like, even then, I don't think you can drag it out to 11:15, let alone 11:30. So, like, what are they doing? Okay, come on.
Yeah, alright.
Finally.
Woo!
Okay.
Please welcome
Energy
Academy
is
Award
back.
nominee Angela Bassett.
She was great in Malcolm X. We talked about in the podcast.
Yeah.
She was great in that. Oh, this is the in
Still, man.
memoriam.
61.
Vernon
Like, what the
Jordan
hell?
said,
That's crazy. No, sorry,
"We
62, I should
exist
say.
temporarily
This
through
is the
what
in
we
memoriam.
take, but we
Okay,
live
well,
forever.
that's fine. Hopefully we'll still get the
Like,
awards
it's
soon
a
enough.
justified
In
thing,
2020,
for
we
sure.
were
Yeah, no, I'm not
united
mad at
by
that.
loss.
It's fine.
Yeah.
As of April 25th,
I guess they are going to
2021,
drag this out to 11:15.
there were recorded over 3 million
11:30,
souls
we'll see.
lost
I have
around
no
the
idea.
world to COVID alone.
Alright, if it's till
Considering
11:30,
the
I should probably.
enormity
I
of our
should
collective
get that, to be
loss
completely honest with
and
you.
the
I
often
need some sleep.
incomprehensible
I guess
times
we'll see
Yeah.
West Side
we're
Story
living
tomorrow,
through,
maybe.
we wish to also
Or wait, when are we gonna
acknowledge
do our TV
those
episode?
precious lives lost
We could do
to
it
the violence
in the
of
middle of the week
inequality,
if you want. I don't know.
injustice,
Yeah, we could do
hate,
Wednesday or something.
racism,
Yeah, we could.
and poverty.
Yeah, well, maybe we could
To
do it
all
like
of
then and
those
have
who
it as
left our
because we always
lives
do
too
trail
soon.
reactions with that, right?
for
We
sure.
cherish the
Yeah.
moments
Yeah,
that
we
we
can do
had
that.
the honor of having with you.
Yeah.
Tonight,
Also, I was thinking of having a
we
meal,
want to
like I
celebrate
said,
the
so maybe
artists
we
who
could do
gave us
that this
permission
upcoming
to
Saturday.
dream.
I
The
think you might
technical
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
pioneers and
It'd be
innovators
also
easier
who
because,
expanded our
you know,
experience
just in case he has a
of
tougher
movie
schedule,
love.
having it within
Let us
3
as
days
one
of the
community
semester,
say,
starting shouldn't be too bad.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
Better
will
than
remain
any other weekends when
as we remember you
Yeah.
in our
the work
hearts.
piles up. I hope I get into history with
Always.
you. I really hope.
Yeah, that would be sick to be
I
honest.
do want to get into
Yeah.
history. Over what we have right now.
In memoriam.
As around the sun, the earth knows she's revolving.
There she is.
And the
Oh,
rosebuds know
he
to
died?
bloom in early May.
I didn't know Ian Holm died. That's crazy.
Just as hate knows
Yeah.
love's the cure, you can rest your
Yeah, but he
mind
died as
sure
well.
that
Bullshit
I'll
murder,
be
yeah.
loving you always. As now can't reveal the mystery of tomorrow.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, it's just still
But
a
in
shame.
passing,
Man.
we'll grow older every day.
Christopher Plummer.
Just
Yeah.
as all the
Rest in peace.
Do know what I say is true, that I'll be loving you always.
Yeah, still came with the diabetes, man died. Yep, Kelly Preston. February, yep.
Did you know that true love asks for nothing? Her acceptance is the way we pay. Did you know that life is giving love a guarantee to last through forever in another day? Yesterday I know I'm living, but tomorrow could make me the past, but that I mustn't fear. Well, no deep in my mind the love must be left behind, 'cause I'll be loving you always. Until the day that 8 times 8 is 4. Until the day that is the day that I know.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Chadwick. Fly high. Yep. You're goddamn right.
Monday on CTV, the nerve-wracking season continues.
Alright, more commercials.
Get into 911.
I'll be back, hold on.
Monday, 9/10 Mountain.
I need to
Only
get
on
one piece of
CTV.
chocolate.
Then stream anytime on the all-new CTV.ca and CTV app.
Nomadland is now nominated for 6 Academy Awards,
You are one of those lucky people who can travel anywhere.
including Best Picture of the Year.
Okay, ladies, where are we going?
Nomadland.
Pure pleasure is enjoying the richness of the sun-toasted oats and that delicate touch of real fruit or honey in delicious Go Pure bars. Go Pure, a moment of pure pleasure.
Facing collagen that's all hype? New Olay Collagen Peptide 24. With derm-recommended peptides, hydrates better than the $400 cream for visibly firmer skin.
You know,
Olay.
if Nomadland does end up winning, I think it's only going to win.
Retirement was
director
filled
and
with
picture.
financial uncertainty, so we felt a little lost. But Kim helped us refinance to create the retirement we've always dreamt about.
Our mortgage brokers are here for you every step of the way. Dominion Lending Centers, we've got a mortgage for that.
Either way, it's a pretty weak picture win, even though nothing else has really won that many awards. Nothing swept. Almost every Best Picture nominee has a couple awards. Mank has 2, Troll has nothing. Actually, probably will have nothing. Unless it wins Best Picture, which would be shocking a lot. Minari has 1, Judas has 2, Mank has 2, Promising Young Woman has 1 right now, could have 2, Father has 1, could have 2.
It's a sing-along award show full of surprises. Dive into new revealing clues. And don't miss
the inaugural Masked Singer, Maskey.
You know, right now, nothing really won a lot
Wednesday,
of awards.
8/9 Mountain, only
I
on
was just thinking about
CTV.
this. Almost all the Best Picture movies have like
What
2
is
or 1
a masterpiece?
except for Trial.
The legacy of a visionary,
The other ones,
obviously, but also that of
So
countless
it'd be wild if somehow
technicians,
Trial only
engineers,
won Best Picture. That would be
artisans,
quite unprecedented. But either way,
constantly
anything that wins
chase
Best Picture is
not
probably only
only
going to have 2
what
other
is,
Oscars, which is usually
but
kind
what
of weak
could
for
be.
Best Picture.
and trust the next generation to perfect their legacy.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say it's pretty balanced.
Is it a science?
Yeah. I am a little disappointed that
just
might have
a sense of beauty.
If Nomadland wins, which is obviously expected, they'll only probably have director and picture, which is a little unprecedented.
The masterpiece
most best
is
pictures
both.
have a screenplay.
That's why it stands the test of time.
They usually, if they
why
don't,
it's worth
if they have
celebrating.
Just director, they usually have a couple of like technical categories like cinematography or production design or something like that. But yeah. Okay, here we go.
We're back at
This
the
should be
Oscars.
it.
And now, please welcome.
You know, it's ironic that I said,
Academy
okay, let's pick up the energy, but then they just announced the in memoriam.
Yeah.
Wait, what? We're doing Best Picture before the acting awards?
October, West
What
Side
the
Who's
heck?
gonna do with that?
Or is she announcing them?
It would
Like
go
they
on
not-
to
wait,
win
what?
10 competitive Oscars, most famously for Best Supporting Actress.
Really?
What are you talking about?
Soderbergh really
Among
doing the
its
most
other
out here.
smaller
He's putting
awards,
Best
What did
Picture
she say?
before
was
the acting
Best
awards.
Picture of the Year, and that
She mentions
is what I am here to present.
What the heck? They're doing this before the acting.
The Father, David Parfit,
Okay, oh, this is
Jean-Louis
it then,
Lévy,
as
and
far as
Philippe
Best Picture,
Carcassonne, producers.
I don't know what she's cooking up against me, but she's cooking something up. She's cooking something up, that I do know. See, I suspect she wants to put me in a home for, Ah, yes, I've seen the signs. But let me be absolutely clear. I'm not leaving my flat. I am not leaving my flat.
This isn't your flat, Anthony.
Judas and the Black Messiah, Shaka King, Charles
Honestly,
D.
I
King,
think this
and
Loki
Ryan
has a
Coogler,
chance.
producers.
Even though it's very unlikely, this Loki has a chance. And I would not be mad at all.
Resistance to fascism or non-existence within fascism. You can murder a liberator, but you can't murder liberation. You can murder a revolutionary, but you can't murder revolution. And you can murder a freedom fighter, but you can't murder freedom. That's all right. A revolutionary! A revolutionary! A revolutionary!
Mank, Sian Chafin, Eric Roth, and Douglas Urbanski, producers.
You mark my words, sir. The Wizard of Oz is gonna sink that studio.
Sleep. You're driving to New York tomorrow.
Remember when you used to take the train from back east? I'd sneak aboard an Albuquerque and climb into your compartment naked.
I also remember how I spent my honeymoon in Berlin with hookers running up and down the stairs all night because my dashing correspondent couldn't afford a nice hotel.
Boy, those are days.
Yeah. And the nights weren't bad either.
Minari, Christina Oh, producer.
Yo, if this somehow won,
Baby,
I would probably cry.
우리가 그 스튜피드 스틱 썼어? 어떻게 찾았어?
머리를 썼지.
머리를 썼지. 또. 무서워.
Nomadland, Frances McDormand, Peter Spears, Molly Asher, Dan Janvey,
We didn't miss
and
anything,
Chloe
right?
Zhao,
Acting didn't happen
producers.
without actor and actress didn't happen without us somehow, right? The Canadian feed
I
didn't
don't
mess
think
up
so.
this badly, right? This is purposeful.
There's no way.
Like
you've been here. One of
I've
the
been
at
here
least
the whole time.
Maybe when I die, my friends will gather around the fire and toss a rock into the fire in memory of me.
When have they done this? Like, when has Best Picture not been the last one presented?
I don't know.
Oh, I see something neat.
I guess Steven Soderbergh knows that those are the most anticipated.
Promising
So I'm gonna
Young
guess
Woman,
that
Ben
Nomadland
Browning,
won,
Ashley
considering,
Fox, Emerald Fennell,
you know,
and Josie
not that they
McNamara,
know
producers.
the award, like who
I can
wins.
do it
I'm pretty
again
sure
and
they're
be
not supposed
better.
to.
You want milk?
But low-key, I think they might
Pardon?
know.
In your coffee?
No,
but you can spit in it if you want. I deserve that. Thank you. Do you want to go out with me?
What?
On a date?
Seriously, I just spat in your coffee.
Questionable, these clips. Especially this one.
Oh,
bro.
This one makes a lot of sense. This scene makes a lot of sense.
But just to buy back my RV.
This makes a lot of sense.
You know, me and Lou, this is where we live. That's all. Oh. And I can totally pay you back. Just, now I've got an issue with time.
Reuben, I don't understand the situation that you've put yourself in, but from wrong setting, you look and sound like an addict.
Oh, no. No. It's not an
The Trial of the Chicago 7. Mark Platt and Stuart Besser, producers.
It's a yes or no question. When you came to Chicago, were you hoping for a confrontation with the police? I'm concerned you have to think about it.
Give me a moment, would you, friend? I've never been on trial for my thoughts before.
And the Oscar goes to Nomadland.
Yeah. All right. They didn't do anything weird here. And, I kind of figured that. 100% deserved. Makes a lot of sense. Frances McDormand's getting an Oscar. Chloe Zhao's getting another Oscar. Oh, yeah. Did I not think of that? No. This is cool. Oh yeah, Linda May and Swanky get the Oscars. This is the epic moment we can really play.
Yep. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you just feel you didn't say a single thing after Nomadland 1.
I said yeah. Didn't you hear me?
I might have been. Maybe I spoke over you.
On behalf of my
I think
fellow
that's
producers,
it's okay. Don't worry
Peter
about it.
Spears,
Good for her.
Molly Asher, Dan Gilby,
Definitely deserved. I did love this
and
movie.
the one and
so.
only Frances McDormand.
Oh yeah, she's cool.
We
enough.
thank
Doing
the
a good job.
Academy, and we thank our brilliant fellow nominees.
Yep. So that guy who
And we
kept
thank
saying
all
my
the hearts
comments,
and hands
Nomadland's
that
not
come
gonna win
together
Best
to make this
Picture.
movie.
Suck
From
it.
Searchlight Pictures.
You were wrong.
Or some
Jessica
other
Buda,
polite
who
version of
trusted
that, I
us
guess.
With her beautiful
I don't
book,
hate you.
to our
'cause,
brilliant
anti-hate.
cinematographer Joshua
I will
James
just say
Richards.
you were wrong.
But your
and
opinion
to
was
the
stupid.
entire
Your
Nomadland
opinion was
company.
wrong. I'm sorry.
We want
Yeah.
to show our deepest gratitude to Linda May, Swanky, Bob Wells, and Nomadic community, all the people we met on the road. Thank you for teaching us the power of resilience and hope, and for reminding us what true kindness looks like. And now I give you Fern.
No, I'm not. I'm Fran. Please watch our movie on the largest screen possible, and one day, very, very soon, take everyone you know into a theater, shoulder to shoulder, in that dark space, and watch every film that's represented here tonight. We give this one to our wolf.
Except we don't have vaccines, Fran. I'm sorry. Americans, you can do that if you feel confident, vaccinated, safe, social distance, all that. Joel.
When we come back, Oscar winners
Starship, really?
Okay, they're wrapping up after this. Thank God. One more commercial break, and then we're done. you know,
I'm Sandy
I want to
Ronaldo.
watch
A global
Nomadland on the big
catastrophe.
screen,
India
but we don't
overwhelmed
have
by
vaccines.
COVID with international help on the way. And in Canada, new restrictions meet growing resistance. Next on CTV National News.
Yep. Yeah, I think the restrictions would meet fucking less resistance if we actually rolled out the vaccines properly. You know.
I wouldn't say rolled like this. Yeah, you are right to a certain degree. They did drop the ball on that for a little.
Yeah.
bit. But you know, to also.
Yo, Doug Ford is actually getting like ripped apart right now. Though it's kind of
It's
funny.
not particularly his fault though.
No, it's more the federal government, to be honest.
In this case.
Yeah.
And to a certain degree, I'm like, you know, I want to believe that our government isn't completely incompetent, right? You want to believe that there were efforts made to make sure they could try to get as many vaccines as possible, and that they weren't able to just because of restrictions. But there is also clear signs that they could have done more.
Yeah, no, that's correct.
Yeah. Anyways, I do want to see stuff like Nomadland, Judas and the Black Messiah, Sound of Metal on a big screen, and all the stuff that's coming out this year for the 2022 Oscars. Already predicting next Best Picture. That shot of Joel Cohen might be happening next year, so because I think his film Macbeth might win Best Picture. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. That's currently my number one, but of course we haven't seen most of these films, so who knows?
I didn't know that Joel Cohen was doing a Macbeth movie.
Yeah, he's doing Tragedy Macbeth. Stars Denzel Washington as Macbeth, and Frances McDormand as Lady Macbeth. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I mean, Denzel Washington was him in another Shakespeare movie. It was Much Ado About Nothing.
Yeah, it's also being shot in black and white. So based on what we've seen here tonight, it's probably, you know, I'm pretty confident if things go as planned, it will win Best Cinematography. Honestly, even if it doesn't like become a picture contender, low key, I'm kind of confident already saying that Macbeth will win Best Cinematography. That's my lock of next year. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I get to call it a year ahead of time, I'll be sort of proud of myself. I'm calling it.
All right, here we go.
Oh, we're back already? Okay, thank God.
Don't you forget about me.
Okay, this is the Wild Award. This is the award
I'm here
no
to
one
present
knows
the
who's
Oscar
gonna win.
for Best
Lots
Actress.
of people think Carrie.
The Academy has
Good amount of people
recognized
think
some outstanding
Viola.
performances
Good amount of
this
people
year.
think Andra Day. Some
25
people think
years
Frances.
ago, she
A
made her
smaller amount of
Broadway
people
debut
think
in an
it could
August
be,
Wilson play. Tonight, Viola Davis is nominated for bringing to life another of that great American playwright's
Yeah, but seriously though,
work
again
as
with the
lead
fucking
actress
outfits, like
in
I
Ma
love her
Rainey's
dress.
Blood
It's
Bottom.
fantastic.
You were luminous in that role,
Yeah.
Viola. Andra Day. It's hard to believe the United
Jeez,
States
hers is
versus
nice
Billie
too.
Holiday is your first major
Everyone
film
is
role.
looking really good
You
tonight, man.
seamlessly embodied the
love
icon
that.
and reminded us that Billie Holiday
Nothing
was
too
a survivor
crazy.
and a fighter. Vanessa Kirby. You went there for your performance in Pieces of a Woman, which is why your peers have recognized this fearless and vulnerable performance. Frances McDormand, in this untethered moment, we needed your performance in Nomadland. You took us into a world hiding in plain sight with charisma and endearing transparency. Carey Mulligan, you knew the risk you were taking with Promising Young Woman. Congratulations on a performance that was painful, witty, and powerful. And the Oscar for Best Actress
here it
goes
is.
to Frances McDormand.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's her third Oscar. I mean, that's my pick. I'm not
okay.
surprised at this, honestly, considering, you know, this works for the Nomadland package. Yeah. The BAFTA win is strong, this is another reason I think Anthony Hopkins has a very good chance. This is our third acting Oscar. Jeez.
Look, they didn't ask me, but if they had, I would have said karaoke. Because when you got voices like Leslie and Marcus, and you know, that we should have had a karaoke bar. Okay. I have no words. My voice is in my sword. We know the sword is our work. And I like work. Thank you for knowing that. And thanks for this.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? Look at that! Right to the fucking point. Jesus.
Thank you. No, this makes Nomadland win a lot clearer in that way. I Okay, here we go.
I'm here to present the award for actor, and I'm supposed to talk about acting, and specifically the transformative moment when an actor discovers the character and fully embodies it.
But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk
But
about
I don't
being
really know
vegan.
anything about that. I don't think that I've ever really had that experience. So I think the only thing that I can say with sincerity is that when I watch these 5 performances, I feel inspired, and it's a shame that we have to choose just one.
Yes.
So the
That
nominees
is a very correct statement
for
right there.
actor
I would pretty much
are
award all of them.
Anthony Hopkins, the father. Riz Ahmed, Sound of Metal.
Here's my personal pick. Probably won't win though.
He's looking right at me. God damn, that's
Chadwick
creepy.
Boseman, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
So sad.
Hank.
Oh man, love the fit.
Stephen
Look at
Young,
Gary.
Minari. And the Academy Award for actor goes to Anthony Hopkins, the father.
Yeah.
And
you know, he's very good in the movie. It's very deserved.
Congratulates Anthony Hopkins and accepts the Oscar on his behalf. Thank you.
You know, I had that feeling. Chadwick won almost everything else, so I don't think anyone can say
93rd Oscars. Congratulations to all of our nominees and our winners. There's nothing like celebrating our movie Love together. My name is Questlove, and it's been an honor to be your musical director tonight. Stay tuned for Oscars After Dark. Good night.
Yeah, true that. Well, so that just happened. Yeah. Honestly, I'm so tired. I'm not like reacting. It takes a lot of effort, but
yeah, it does, man.
Anthony Hopkins deserved it. I also believe Chadwick deserved it. I also believe Riz Ahmed deserved it. I also believe Stephen Yeun deserved it. Gary less so, but you know, it's a good performance. I can absolutely see why it won. It won both screenplay and acting. You know, this night went as expected to a certain degree, I think.
Started off
yeah,
very well paced, but by the end it was kind of like a Steven Soderbergh movie, actually. Funny how that works.
Yeah, low key.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm definitely not upset. You know, the fact that I got Anthony Hopkins is going to help me as far as Oscar predictions goes in the whole. But, you know, I definitely wasn't too bad. So I'm going to end the stream here quickly. If